Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. We are alive. We have weathered the snow and the freezing roads, and we are here. We're okay. We made it. And if you're going to go out and about, I encourage you to do your own research and make sure the roads are in good shape. Some people are telling us where they came from. Their development wasn't even plowed or anything like that. And then some people made out just fine. So anyway, I did do a Facebook Live earlier to where you can see what the roads look like from Lincoln to Bridgeville to Seaford. But we are in Seaford inside Smith's Cafe. We've already had breakfast, and I had to pick 4, and the food here is fantastic, and we are at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and I've got a special offer. If you want to get up and get out and come on down, and we have a lot of different guests going to be on, but, you know, in between the guests, we do little interviews with people that had breakfast here or something like that. So if you want to come down and have breakfast at Smith's Cafe and do a review with me, I will be glad to buy your breakfast. Maybe put a $10 limit on it or something like that. You tip, I buy. I just am asking you to come down, enjoy the show, enjoy some good food, and then we'll do a review, and I'll pay your bill. So that's a today-only offer. It's December, what in the world? It's December 9th, and we are welcoming you to come on down to Smith's Cafe. We're going to give you a phone number, too, if you'd write it down. We're looking for phone calls. The phone number is 422-7336. Of course, that's 302-422-7336. If you want to be the first caller, call whenever you want. Katie's going to answer the phone, and we're ready for your phone calls. And we just want to say hi, good morning, and what are you experiencing as far as the weather or anything like that? So we got a lot of different guests going to be on today. I'm trying to get a little more wire here. A lot of different guests. We got Steve from Apple Electric going to be here. He's going to talk to us about their Christmas light display and Toys for Tots and all that he's got going on. Then we got Barry from Dry Zone. We've also got Senator Brian Pettyjohn's going to be stopping by and chit-chatting with us about some different things. And then we've also got Debbie Short is going to be talking about a big event coming up. And who knows who else might stop in. So if you have a nonprofit and you got something you want to promote or plug or put in a word for, please feel free to let us know. You can call and get a hold of us and make an appointment to be on, or you could stop by and we'll work you in. And if you're a business and you're looking for some more advertising, that would be something you would talk to me about. So, you know, give me a call sometime and let me know about that. We're going to have Colin Walls on in a couple minutes, and we're going to talk about Walls Service Center, and he's going to tell you about all the things they got going on. But in the meantime, if you're watching and you want to be the first phone call of the day, we'd love to hear from you. 422-7336, 422-7336. So anyway, just letting you know that we are here. And we're also going to be on Delaware 105.9. Now, that's a radio station. So if you're watching on TV and you say, you know what, here in a few minutes, I got to get rolling, well, you will be able to go and tune in at Delaware 105.9. We're on radio till 9, and then we're on TV and radio till 10. We're also on Facebook Live and so on. So Walls Service Center is open today. Is that correct, guys? Walls Service Center open? Yep, till noon. Open 8 to noon. So if you haven't had your car checked over, they do things like oil changes and brakes, and they put exhaust systems on. The majority of what they do, they like to do by appointment. So in other words, if you can make an appointment, that's preferred. But if you got an emergency, you let them know, and they'll do their best to work you in. But a lot of people, you know, they never think to check their wiper blades. And we got our first little snowfall, and if you want to make sure your wiper blades are in good order, if you're getting ready to go through inspection, you want to check your tail lights and headlights and things like that, they will do that for you. And you can just literally stop in. If you don't check the air pressure in your tires very often and you want to make sure they're at the right pressure, they'll check the air and they'll pump the tires up or let air out depending on what they need. When it gets cold like this, your tires actually lose air pressure. So I'm just letting you know, Walls Service Center is a locally owned. Colin Walls is the 3rd generation, and his son is going to be the 4th generation involved with the company. They've been around 59 years. I personally deal with them. I know a lot of people that deal with them. They are good people. They're honest. They use good quality parts. They stand behind what they do, and they do just a little bit of everything. They don't sell tires, but that's about all the they don'ts. They can install an engine or a transmission. They can tune up a vehicle. They can check all your filters and fluids and things like that. They could do an oil change. So I'm going to pause for just 1 second. We're getting ready to come on the radio. So good morning to my radio audience, Delaware 105.9. And I want to just tell you about Walls Service Center, a good company to deal with. And I just want to let you know that if you need any type of automotive repairs or maintenance or anything like that, they can help you out. They are downtown Milford, going on 59 years of being in business. Colin's grandfather started it. Colin is the third generation, and Colin the second will be the fourth generation of the Walls family running this business. So if you're looking for somebody that's honest, that's going to tell you what you need, that's not going to sell you what you don't need, that's going to stand behind what they do, everything from an oil change to a wiper blade to a headlight bulb, whatever you may need, a complete exhaust system, a muffler replacement, brakes, checking your belts and hoses, flushing the radiator, making sure your antifreeze is where it should be. Walls Service Center is the place. Phone number is right here on the screen if you're watching TV, but if you're on the radio, I'm going to give it to you. It's 422-8110, 422-8110. They are open today at 8 to noon today. Walls Service Center, you can check them out at wallsservicecenter.com on the web. I believe you can even schedule an appointment there if you want to. So anyway, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, Walls Service Center. All right, you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show. We do it live right here inside Smith's Cafe, inside Delmarva Teen Challenge in Seaford, Delaware. And this is your invitation. If you want to come out and have breakfast here today, it's on me. Here's what you got to do. There's a couple catches, okay? So come on down, have your breakfast. Order your breakfast, have your breakfast. Let Katie know that you would like to give me a review. Come and sit down with me on air and tell me how your breakfast was, and I will gladly buy your breakfast up to $10, okay? So anyway, that is a today-only offer. Today is December 9th, and it happens to be our 222nd show number 222. Isn't that kind of neat? 222. So thank you to Delaware 105.9 for allowing us to have this opportunity. Thank you to all the people that have listened to the show, supported the show. We have a lot of advertisers. We've had a lot of different organizations on, and we do our best to promote things in the community. So going to give you the phone number because today we are looking for phone calls. 422-7336. How in the world has the first blizzard of the year affected you? So this is really, well, I guess we might have had some blizzards in January of the year, but right now the first blizzard or storm or whatever you want to call it, not blizzard, all right, the first snowfall of December, how's it affected you? So the phone number is 422-7336 if you want to let us know how it has affected you. Now, speaking of today, Wilson's auction is open today, okay? They're having a huge auction. It starts at 10 o'clock. So they got stuff inside the building, outside the building. It will go all day and into the evening. So if you happen to want to go do something fun and lively and exciting, go on down to Wilson's auction today. Now, they got an auction today at 10 o'clock. Then they've got one Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night, they have an auto auction. So you can buy like the dealers do at auction, or you can sell like the dealers do at auction. So anyway, you got a car you want to get rid of? That's the place. You got one you want to buy? That's the place. Every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Now, they also do estate auctions. They sell properties. I just recently bought a house from them at auction. I bought many properties at auction. So if you're looking for a bargain, Wilson's auction has a lot going on. You can learn more by going to their page. I guess you would call it their website, but they're also on Facebook too. So first of all, go to Facebook and like them, Wilson's Auction on Facebook, okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, if you would, go to their website, wilsonsauction.com, and you can see all the different auctions that are going on coming up. New Year's Day, they always have a big auction. That's like a Monday, I believe. New Year's Day is a Monday. And yes, they're having their annual New Year's Day auction on Monday the 1st. So mark that down on your calendar too. They have a lot of tags that get sold and antiques and lots of different things. So it's wilsonsauction.com, and they'll take good care of you. And just give them a call at 422-3454, 3454. If you got something you want to get sold, and if you want to buy something, there's no buyer's premium, and it's wilsonsauction.com on the web. They've been around over 40 years. Think about that. So that's Wilson's Auction. Check them out there. I see Steve has arrived, so we're ready for him. Steve from Apple Electric is going to talk to us about a lot of different things he's got going on. In the meantime, real quick, I'm going to talk about Duck Inn Car Wash, which has 2 locations, one in Milford, one in Seaford. Now, after this weather, you're going to want to get your car cleaned up because they put that brine down on the road, and it's real important to get the undercarriage of your car cleaned up. And when it gets cold out, people don't even want to clean their own cars. So this way, you can duck in dirty and drive out clean at Duck Inn Car Wash. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that they have a location in Milford. They have one in Seaford, and I believe Steve's making his way down. So anyway, just letting you know that Duck Inn Car Wash has 2 locations. Anyway, Katie, we're ready for him. So anyway, just letting you know, Duck Inn Car Wash has 2 locations, one in Milford, one in Seaford. They've got 2 Facebook pages, so if you would, like them both. It's Duck Inn Car Wash on Facebook. They've got one for Seaford. They've got one for Milford. So anyway, they've got gift cards, and it's a great Christmas gift. One size fits all. You can get a little one. You can get a big one. You can always add more to them. Your 13th car wash is always free, so the first 12 you pay for, and the 13th one, they give it to you for free. So it's duckinncarwash.com. Milford and Seaford open 7 days a week, weather permitting. Check them out, and after this weather clears, make sure you get the brine cleaned off your vehicle, out from underneath your vehicle, and so on. All right, Steve has arrived. There's his mic. We are ready to talk about all kinds of things. Good morning, young man. How are you?
Good morning, Jim.
How's it going?
It's going great.
And how was the ride over? I guess we got to get our picture taken first, but we're going to ask you.
The ride was no problem at all.
No problem at all.
We're fine.
Okay, well, good. Did you get much snow?
Yeah, we got a bunch of snow.
Did you? Okay.
At 8 o'clock last night, but there was 4 inches out there.
Really?
It looked like, so we turned on, we watched It's a Wonderful Life because it felt like Christmas big time.
George Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, it's one of the best movies.
Yeah, that's good. So, you're the owner-operator of Apple Electric.
It's that time of year. It's our Christmas lights are on.
How many lights are on? Well, first of all, Apple Electric's on. Do you call it Route 24?
Route 24.
Route 24.
John J. Williams Highway.
John J. Williams Highway. And how long have you been doing this Christmas light display?
Oh gosh, I think we moved into that office in 90. No, let's guess here. It's been about 15 years actually. We've been in that location.
But did you do the lights somewhere else before?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We did the lights the first Christmas that we were in there.
Okay.
We started very modestly and just.
Whose idea was it?
I'll be honest with you, it was Lisa's, my wife's
Really?
idea.
Okay. And how did you receive that idea?
Well, we thought it was great. Our problem was we didn't have any way of bringing attention to ourselves. Our business wasn't new. Business was 10 years old at that point, but it was a new location for us.
Okay.
And we had a little tiny sign out front, not big. It wasn't ledge. She said, well, let's just put a bunch of Christmas lights over this.
Okay.
And maybe people will notice the sign.
Okay.
And just went from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So every year you've added and added and added. They're on the trees, they're on the roof.
We completely changed at some point. I think it was 2008, maybe. Might have been when we changed to, we have an animated show.
Okay.
And, that was the big game player changer. But we had always had a lot of lights. It was incandescent.
Okay.
And I know that one year we blew the transformer. And
wow.
Yeah. Power company came out. They called me. That was back in the day. And they called to say, Steve, what are you doing over there? Your transformer's blew. I says, we turned some Christmas lights on. He said, well, can you meet us? So we did. We went out there, and they said, okay, turn half of this off and see what your load is. Problem was, this was just a really small transformer at the time.
Okay.
It wasn't a commercial property.
Okay.
Fix that problem, and then we went all LED.
That lightens the load.
It drastically lightens the load. So now it's not a big deal power-wise. It's just it's like anything else. It's maintenance. You got to keep going.
Keep going. Do you leave the lights up or take them down?
Some are left up year-round. The roof pattern, which takes a lot of time to put up, that's that hatched roof design.
Okay.
Oh, that stays up year after year after year.
Okay.
It's a bunch of guy wires. that are supported to structure, and then the lights follow those wires.
Okay.
And then our program switches back and forth, so the roof is always moving, dancing to the
And
beat.
people can listen to it on their radio.
Yeah, 88.1.
Okay.
First, we have speakers outside.
Okay.
So if you just roll your window down, you'll hear it. But just tune your radio to 88.1, and they'll hear
Music.
our broadcast.
Wow.
And it's about an hour-long show. It's divided into sets. Like some sets are, more traditional
Okay.
music. Other sets, just different types of music in each set.
Okay.
And you might pull up into a set you don't like. Just sit still
Sit
for
still,
a few minutes,
right.
and it will change.
All right.
And
So this
music
is
keeps
on in
dancing.
bad weather, good weather. It's on.
Weather
It's a go.
does not matter.
Okay.
What you got in a few? My kids are all young adults now. Some of their friends went out there last night, and they would text them, "Hey, this is what it looks like in the snow." It's just fun, and it brings attention to Toys for Tots. We figured let's tie it into something
Right.
as long as people are watching.
Now, how long have you been involved with Toys for Tots?
I want to say maybe from '08.
Okay.
Before that, when we first started, it was tied into the Lewis Fire Department.
The Toys for Tots was.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And, or for the local fire departments, Lewis and Rehoboth, we donated money to them.
Okay.
And it wasn't a donation thing. People weren't giving us money. We just put up this show and had a sign out there, remember your local fire department.
Oh, okay.
And then we got involved with Grotto Pizza, Parade of Trees, and all that type
Okay.
of thing. And then when we put up this animated show, this was definitely kid-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
That's who was paying most attention. Said, let's
Right.
change the Toys for Tots because it just makes sense.
Right.
Not to forget your local fire department, but
Right.
this tied in better to Toys for Tots.
Wow. So people can drop stuff off right there.
Yeah.
Toys for Tots. Now, also, I remember one time you did something with a lot of bicycles.
Yes, we still do.
Okay. So you get these bikes. Are they new or are they used?
Everything is new. Toys,
Everything is new.
bikes,
The toys, everything. So if somebody's going to drop something off, it does need to be new.
Please.
Okay. All right. And so these bikes, I remember it was a large number, and you put them together, and
We still do. Football Sundays around our house are more like bicycle shop.
Sundays. Okay.
Most folks who donate bikes
Okay.
donate them assembled,
Okay.
which is great.
Okay.
But when Apple Electric goes out and buys the bikes, we'll buy them in boxes,
Right.
and then assemble them.
Okay.
And it's not difficult to do once you're done a couple hundred. It gets pretty easy.
A couple hundred bicycles. Wow.
Now it's okay. The bicycle story. Arlene Simpson, who is a good friend of ours, I've known her forever, came in one year. I think probably the first year that we did this for Toys for Tots. It was. We were starting toys, and she says, "Steve, would it be all right to give a bike?" I said, "Arlene, I love you. You give a bike, I'll match it."
Really?
So she brought in a bike, and I ran out and bought a bike, and then we started spreading the word. Why not some bicycles for the kids? And we'll do our best to match these bicycles.
Okay.
So it started going from there, and each year bikes come in, and we'll go out like
Black Friday. Right.
And which is now Thanksgiving night.
Right.
And so after Thanksgiving dinner around midnight, we head out and start looking for bikes,
Okay.
and we'll fill a pickup truck or two with bikes that aren't
You
assembled.
give 10 or 15 or about how
Oh,
many?
no. It gets much more than that.
Really?
Yes, and I'm lucky. I have I'm one of 6 kids. I have a generous family.
Okay.
And they all will help donate. They'll send me some cash. Say, "Steve, this is for your bike fund."
Okay.
So when we go shopping, my family and my in-laws, my brothers and sisters and my in-laws all help us monetarily come
Okay.
up with the funds to get matching bikes. It's fun, actually. It feels good when you go to one of these stores and buy bikes and you're looking at trucks and people look at it. What are you doing?
Brings back a lot of memories, too.
Oh, yeah.
You
yeah,
know,
it does.
all
And
of
when
us-
folks come in, customers or just locals come in and bring their bikes, oftentimes they'll come in with their kids so the kids can see how good it feels to give. So the kids bring in these bicycles. This is like after school. They'll bring them in like right after school sometimes. And we do our best to get pictures of them. and asked them, would they like to? Can we Facebook it? Can we put it
Oh,
on
yeah.
Facebook? Say, hey, look at your
Okay.
community helping out. It has nothing to do with driving business. It has everything to do with making yourself, not myself, but those that are giving, feel good because it's Christmas. It feels a lot better to give that bike than it does to get it. I think.
It's always better to give than receive.
Feels so good. So then all that takes place. We try to get some shots of folks as they're donating. So,
And you give all of this to Toys for Tots, and they distribute it.
Yeah, the Marines, the retired Marines are the Toys for Tots people.
Okay.
That's who it really is. Any Toys for Tots collection you see, it's the Marines. So the retired Marines make contact with us before the season. This is where our collection spots are at. This is who your contact person is. You need any help, any problems, any specifics. This is who you go to. Because we got some pickup trucks and stuff, we'll drive all of our donations directly to the Marines instead of them having to come, because it's a bit of work. And they got a lot
I
of
bet
stops
so.
to
Yeah.
make. And then they get them to all the families that need help contact Toys for Tots.
And then they take it from there.
And they take it from there.
Okay.
And it's done discreetly.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you do it. I love the lights. I think that's kind of nice, and your involvement in the community. You're a good local business, but you're always wanting to give back, and I think there's a big value in that. So I appreciate you doing that.
It's fun. It's fun.
Do you have anything else? I see you got lots of notes there.
No, my note was because I'm not a Facebook guy. I don't necessarily know.
Well,
how
you're
to
not
do
on
that.
Facebook only here. I don't know if you know, you're on TV. You're on My Cozy TV.
Hi,
We're
Mom.
on Delaware. We're on Delaware 105.9. We're on
Yes.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And we're streaming it.
Yes,
So-
fantastic. So this is my
so-
15 minutes of fame.
I don't know about that, but it should be a lot of fun. I want to give you one of these. I'd like you to do a review of the show, if you
Definitely.
would, when you're done. And you can,
Be gone.
if you want to watch this, or if you want to take this segment and share it on Facebook and encourage people to watch it and stuff like that, you're welcome to do that.
We'll do so. Thank you.
So, anything else we need to know? I don't want to cut you short.
Just, the one thing about the office said, hey, don't forget to mention taking yourself a selfie in front of our show. If you've never been to the show,
that's
don't know
right.
anything
Okay.
about it.
Yep.
Our show is lights, but it's unconventional in that not only are the lights animated and they don't talk, they dance to the music. But we have, part of our Christmas show is, and again, it is kids. We have the Brumbles, we have Charlie Brown,
Okay.
we have Frozen. We even have some of the toy soldiers from Nutcracker.
Okay.
And not
I was
going to
say Toy Story.
Yeah, no, not Toy Story. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're running out of room to put too many more of these guys up. But yeah, Toy
Wow.
Story would be a great one.
So if you're out there watching the lights, take a picture, tag yourself in it, tag Apple Electric in it.
stand in front
Right.
of your favorite characters,
Right.
tag yourself, and put an apple.
So
and-
people get out of their car and stand in front of them.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
We've gotten some great Christmas cards through the years where people actually pose with different characters.
Okay.
Some will take their picture and then they'll send us a Christmas card.
That's
with that
kinda cool,
picture.
isn't it?
It is cool.
Wow.
The one that sticks out in mind, and I apologize, I can't remember which group it was, but there's a bunch of bartenders and waitstaff and cooks from one of the restaurants.
All of them
and
out
they
there.
were all with the Brumbles. And they were in shorts, and it was like 9 below zero. But
Oh,
they
my.
were all in shorts, standing with the Brumbles, which is a great display. And then
Wow.
they sent us a photo, and it was great.
Well, good.
Anyways, it's a lot of fun. But
All right.
email us a
Okay.
photo, and we'll put it on Facebook or Facebook. It's
What is the email address?
theappleelectric@comcast.net.
Okay.
And if you can't remember that, just give us a call. We'll tell you how to do it.
Okay.
And at the end, we're going to give a $50 Nicola certificate, to somebody
All right.
for taking the effort to do that.
That's
Whoever
nice.
gets the most likes is who gets the
There we go.
certificate.
All right.
Got it?
And so share it.
Yes, and get
All
your
right.
toys in quick because Santa's got to get them out to people. It's hard to get them out on Christmas Eve. He's already busy enough, so get them
All right.
early.
Okay. Thanks a
John.
lot, Steve.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay. Take care.
Okay.
So do me a review and take one of them cards.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. There he goes. So look him up. It's on, what was that? Johnson High. What was it called?
John J. Williams Highway.
John J. Williams Highway.
It's like a half a mile off of Route 1 on 24.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
what it is.
Go on down Route 1 south and turn right on 24, and it's right there on the right.
Correct.
Thank you, Steve. Merry Christmas to you. All right, everybody. So if you have never seen that Christmas light display, I have been there many years. My grandkids love it. It's awesome. It's awesome. So check it out. All right. So anyway, what in the world's the next thing? Brooks, have you ever seen that display? I don't know if you make it down that far or not.
Yeah, we take the kids down there every year.
What do you think of it?
I think it's awesome.
It is kind of awesome.
I mean, I'll sit there for all 3 sets.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you get out and take a selfie?
I've never gotten out.
Okay. Well,
So
you need to do that.
We'll have to do that this year.
Send the kids with a camera. All right. So anyway, Peninsula Chiropractic, our good friend Dr. T. In fact, was it last week he was here? I can't even remember.
Yeah, he was here last week.
He was here last week. Every time I have him on, I have people say, man, I just love that guy. I've dealt with him for years, and he takes good care of us and everything else. So if you need a chiropractor, I'm recommending Peninsula Chiropractic Center, our good friend, Dr. T. Dr. Troya is what we call him, Dr. T. But anyway, there's another doc in there named Dr. Bud. They both are very knowledgeable, very friendly, lots of personality. Like if you've never been to a chiropractor, what would you expect? So you go in, you maybe got a crink in your neck or an arm's going numb or you just don't feel just right or whatever, or you've sprained something and it hurts sometimes but not sometimes, and you're just not sure about chiropractic. It's an adjustment is what it is. And they're very knowledgeable of what they do. They even do babies. They do kids. I told a story about I have a granddaughter who was having some trouble with hearing. And through chiropractic adjustments, her hearing is improved because there was something pinched, what was affecting the flow of something, and it worked. I found it amazing. So every time Brandon goes, he usually seems to have relief from headaches. I think he gets a lot of headaches, okay? And he shares with me all the time. Yep, went down, got an adjustment, felt some immediate relief. Now, Brooks, I don't know, what would you experience there?
Well, I feel immediate relief as well.
From what?
A lot of mine is like
You have no stress, so what?
lots of stress in the mid back area.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Dr. Bud will come in and adjust me, and he says I move around really well.
Meaning you get back in adjustment.
Exactly.
You know why that is, though?
Why is that?
It's because you're going frequently.
Sure.
Have you ever seen a person that later in life they're kind of hunched over? Mm-hmm. And it just continues to go that way?
Yeah.
It's because through their life, they needed adjustments, but didn't get them. So things started to calcify and set as they were. Because gravity pulls on everybody all the time. Sure. In other words, and we start out in the morning, we're a little taller. By the end of the day, we're a little shorter because gravity has pulled us down. Well, what changes is it's the compression of all those things in our back and in our spine. You know, I don't even know all the words of them, but I know this much. I know who to call when I have a problem. I go, if my shoulder's hurting, if my wrist is hurting from holding my iPad, I go for whatever it is, and I always feel better when I'm done. So if you would like to check out a chiropractor, it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Phone number 629-4344. 629-4344, okay? Peninsula Chiropractic Center. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. You can look them up on Facebook and like their page there if you would. But anyway, got a special offer. It's a good offer. Maybe you went out and shoveled some snow today, or maybe you've lifted something or just been stressed out and you don't know if you want to try chiropractic, you're just not sure. You give a call and say, I heard about you on Jim Weller's show. And they will meet with you one time at no charge. You'll meet with either Dr. T or Dr. Bud, and they will discuss what you've got going on and see if chiropractic care is going to help you with that. So it's 629-4344. Tell them you heard about it at Weller Does Delmarva, and they will help you out, okay? And like their Facebook page in the meantime, if you would. Now, in a minute or two, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break from the radio. So you can switch over to my Facebook page real quick or My Cozy TV and watch what we do when we're not on the radio, okay? So we'll be right back with the radio audience. Now, we're going to continue on TV. So you're watching Weller Does Delmarva. That voice was Colin Walls, and he is the owner-operator of Walls Service Center.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Whoa.
What?
Mike's a little
the matter?
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
He had to wait for
All
me
right.
to talk to know how loud it was.
That's true. Brooks has a
loud I am.
lot going on over there. I don't
Oh,
give
my
him enough
gosh.
credit.
Yeah, I mean-
because I don't want him to get overextended on
I
his
don't
credit.
even understand how he has time to take the naps that he does over there.
And eat the food that he
And
does.
eat, right.
He only eats 2 times before 10 o'clock. Is that right?
Sure.
Is it 3?
No,
it's-
it's only once, but it's
Oh, I
fast.
thought-
You were being
Okay.
modest, Jim.
I was being modest. And I thought he was getting ready to tell me he's ate 4 or 5 times over there.
already.
Already?
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right. All right, so we'll see to it that you only eat once, okay?
Yeah,
I thought it was at least twice.
at least twice.
Oh, you know, before 10, it is twice.
Oh,
It
now
is
it's
twice.
coming out.
But then after 10,
After 10, before he leaves,
right.
he
How many
gets some of
times?
that frozen farmer ice cream to go with him.
Oh, yeah.
But well, he usually has whattever we have up here too.
That's
Yeah,
I
that's,
forgot-
Dean's
that's
delicious
the second,
dishes.
That's the second
dish.
one.
That's not
What's
the
that called?
second.
Dean's
It's the delicious
delicious dishes.
Yes.
Okay.
We spotted Marilyn a couple minutes
Shoot,
ago.
I didn't get somebody on from Smith's that first half hour. Okay, we need somebody every half hour if we could beg them and plead and get them over here. Okay,
Or
give her
wrestle
one of them
and
set
tie 'em
lists.
up and drag them over here.
A set list. It's on there.
Set list.
A set list. So
All right.
anyway,
Anyway,
let's keep moving here.
let's keep moving.
We're running
Wall
out of
Service
time.
Center is open today, or it should be open today. The roads aren't bad up in Milford for sure, so we should be open. Give us a call and let's get you scheduled in. Let's check your car out. Whatever problem you have going on, we can get it checked out and figure out what's going on with it and what needs to be done to fix the problem you're having.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay with me. I got it. I do it. I don't want to have to learn anything about my car. I just want to learn how to get it to Wall Service Center and trust that you'll take care of everything.
Yep, we've had a couple different problems this week. You know, we've worked on. We had a one lady that her coolant was actually the oil transmission fluid was mixing with her coolant.
Ooh, that's
You ever
not
heard
good.
of that?
Oil and transmission fluid. coolant.
Transmission fluid mixing with the.
What does that
antifreeze, the
mean?
coolant.
There's a crack in her block?
Well, nope. There's usually means that the cooler inside the transmission cooler inside of the radiator
Right.
is leaking, so it leaks into
The
the
radiator.
radiator
And mixes the water and antifreeze with some type of oil.
with transmission
Fluid.
fluid. Yep.
That
So-
can't be good.
That's not good. So,
So what do you do? You flush all that out?
We have to replace the radiator because that.
Okay,
if
it's
you
now
don't do that-
contaminated.
right, it's contaminated.
Right.
So, and well, you have to replace it because that's the cooler inside of it is leaking.
Oh, because there's no fixing this.
There's no
thing-
fixing it, no.
Okay, so it's you replace it.
Right, so
but
you
then
replace
do you have
it.
to flush the engine
You
to
have
get
to,
the?
yeah.
Okay.
You generally have to flush the system out, and the bottle.
But you can change the radiator. Do you have to take it elsewhere for this flush thing?
no,
or
no, we
you
can
do it all.
That. Yep, we can do it all at Wall Service Center.
Pretty much whatever you take on, you can do on site.
Right. Exactly.
You're not subbing all this stuff out or anything.
Nope. The only thing we sub out is alignments, and that's because we'll do
And
the front
tires.
end work, and then we'll take it. But we actually take it to the place and
and bring it back.
and bring it back. And
All right.
check it out.
So you're
Wall-
listening to Wall Service Center. We're talking on the radio here and TV to Colin Wall's Wall Service Center. So anyway, if they need something done, you were just saying if somebody needs an alignment, you don't do it. But if you replace some front end parts that then dictates needing an alignment,
Right.
you will coordinate getting the alignment done.
Yeah, we have a shop that we work with, and we actually take it over there. We pick it up, and we just add it on to the bill at our
So
place.
these
you
people
don't
don't have
pay
to
two
schedule an
separate
appointment
bills.
somewhere else. So if they
Exactly.
just get their car to Wall Service Center, you'll take care of the rest.
We will. Give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can schedule an appointment right there or stop in at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
Okay. Wall Service Center, good place to deal. I've dealt with them for years. Brooks, you holding up all right over there?
I sure am.
Brooks is looking a little busy.
A little busy.
All right. So anyway, I just want to let you know. I don't know if she's got somebody for us or not, but I want to talk about Pools and Spas Unlimited if I can. But I want to remind people, where are we? We're at Smith's Cafe. And what happens on Saturday? Kids eat free. Kids eat free. So I just want to let you know, up till noon today, if you want to bring the kids out, for every paying adult, one child can eat for free. So keep that in mind if you would. Kids eat free on Saturday. They have specials every day. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. So check out Smith's Cafe's website. And where is it? It's on the web, Smith's Cafe. Also, check out their Facebook page. What's so funny? What, you eating again?
No, I'm not eating anything.
Oh, okay. I thought she
it's
brought you
just-
more food or something. But anyway, Smith's Cafe, check them out on the web, but also like their Facebook page. I saw some really good specials posted just yesterday. So anyway, they post specials every day. It's a very active website, very active Facebook page, and they like people to like their Facebook page, okay? So anyway, it's Smith's Cafe, and that's where we are. I do want to talk real quick. I'm going to talk to... Let's take this picture real quick, and then I'm going to talk about Pools and Spas Unlimited. I'll just keep right on talking while we take it. But anyway, Pools and Spas Unlimited are in Milford, okay? And I had ordered a sauna, and I had ordered I call it a hot tub. I think the educated word is spa. It's a spa. But man, they did a great job getting it in. This thing had to go through my bedroom door into the bedroom. In the corner. It's one made just for a corner. It's really neat. It's got this thing that goes up and down your spine and everything, and it's really cool. So anyway, I'm just saying, I got my hot tub and I got my sauna. The sauna is really neat also. It's an infrared sauna. It definitely makes you sleep better, okay? And I'm calculating that it's like a form of exercise is what I'm doing. It's even got Bluetooth. So it's got all these lights inside of it, and then you can Bluetooth your phone or your iPad or your iPod or whatever to it. It's really, 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 really kind of cool. Okay? I got to keep the animals out of the sauna. They like it because it's nice and warm in there. So anyway, we got our sauna. We've got our hot tub, and we want to say thank you to Pools and Spas Unlimited for such great delivery service. Like 4 people came out, they had to put the sauna all together, and they had to get the hot tub through that door, and it was tight. It was 29 inches wide, that door. And I thought we were going to have to take the trim off the door, but nope, they got it. No problem, no scratches, nothing. It was perfect. So I was very pleased with their delivery and setup. So anyway, if you're thinking about a hot tub, you're thinking about a spa, you're thinking about a swimming pool, you want to deal with a local company, somebody that's going to stand behind what they do, got great prices, got a very knowledgeable sales staff, check them out. Just go to Pools and Spas Unlimited in Milford, okay? Pools and Spas Unlimited in Milford, 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard. On the web, it's swimdelmarva.com. Going to give you their phone number. I'd appreciate it if you just pick up the phone right now and give a call and just leave a message saying, good morning. Thank you for supporting Weller Does Delmarva. 424-1999. 424-1999 is the number. Swimdelmarva.com, 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard in Milford. I don't know if there's a North or South Milford or not. But anyway, and look them up on Facebook, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Okay? Tell them I sent you. I'm a happy customer, and I want to encourage you to check them out if you need anything. Now, Barry from Dry Zone is here, and I do need to just say something in relation to my sauna. Okay? You guys have started doing electric work, okay? Yes. And I just want to let you know that your guy came out and did a very good job. All right? I met Tony. I met with him. He gave me an estimate. He came out. He did the job. I didn't have to do a thing except stay out of his way.
Right.
And it worked, and he was very professional, very proficient, and did a nice, neat, clean, professional job. So...
Well, thank you. He's definitely a big asset to the company.
No doubt.
Now we can do the complete package of whether it's
right,
crawl space,
whatever
basement,
anybody needs.
And then also just extra. If
Extra.
you need
That's where I
something,
was the extra.
You were the extra. So
I just wanted some electrical work
the
done.
electric work doesn't have to be just in the crawl space. If you
Right.
want outlets in the kitchen or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm starting to dream up some things.
There you go.
Some projects for him. But I was very, very pleased, very impressed. And he showed up on time. He did what he said he was going to do, and the bill was exactly what he said it would be.
Awesome. Glad to hear that.
All right. Now, what is this right here? Because I'm very proud of what's sitting here on the table. So for those watching on TV, you can see it. The people on Facebook can see it. The people on the radio, we need to describe it.
Well, it's an award that I was given to me during our Christmas party, and that was from Dry Zone. I got Employee of the Year, which was
Employee of the Year,
which was pretty incredible and a big surprise.
Well, I'll tell you, Barry, I think it's well deserved. Now, Dry Zone has a complete team of people. It's
Yes.
like a little mini army over there, in other
Yes.
words, and everybody's moving along, doing their thing. But Barry, you have done a good job.
Thank you.
And this is well deserved.
Well,
I'm
thank
very
you.
proud of you, in other words. And I don't know who it'll be next year, because I bet this was a tough decision, because I've interfaced with many of the people that work at Dry Zone, and they're all A-plus players. I mean, they're on their game.
Yeah, it was a complete surprise to me, and I guess that everybody on the team is equal to, if not better than I am. So
Wow.
And then we also had a couple other awards. I don't have those here to show, but like Todd Moran got the People's Choice Award. He's our
Really?
senior foreman.
Okay.
And that one is voted on by all the employees.
Okay.
Just a random,
And that was Tom.
Todd Moran.
Todd. Congratulations, Todd.
And then Derek McCara won for the year before, because it's a year behind, for taking care of $1 million worth of homeowners.
One man.
One man.
Wow. He's quite a producer.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
So that was a big weekend evening for everybody.
Yeah. So that was at the, annual Dry Zone Christmas party.
Correct.
All right. And this year you really went all out.
Yes.
You did it at the facility and had it catered and had music. And it was really neat. You put a big heated tent outside, and everybody came. And
it was awesome. It was a country Christmas, and
Yeah.
everybody but 2 employees came, and that was only because they were sick. They had
Oh, my goodness.
issues.
All
So
right.
it was a great turnout by all, and a lot of fun. And thanks for Bill and Heather for putting that on.
They did a good job.
They did.
They do an impressive job. So they value their employees very much. I
Yes.
think they look more at them as family and
Yes.
teammates than they do just employees, but they really care. They really try. And that is the same level of treatment you're going to get if you become a customer
Yes.
of Dry Zone.
When you
They're
do-
going to care, and they're going to treat you like family
When
and
you
take
become
good care
part
of
of Team
you.
Dry Zone, it's
Right.
for life.
Yeah, I agree. Because everything you do, whether it's a crawl space encapsulation, I want to tell you, I had a guy, I had a contractor over to my house the other day, and I gave him a tour of the crawl space.
Oh my!
No lie, I did. Him and I, we crawled down in there. I just wanted to show it to him because he's a contractor, and
Right.
he said that he had heard about Dry Zone and some of the services you provide. I said, well, I'd like to show you, and I said, let me tell you a story. And we got in there, and I explained. But the thing that he had not heard of before was those drains that you put in.
Oh,
Okay, so he and I were talking, and the perception of a crawl space encapsulation is just the encapsulation. So
Right.
everybody and their brother's doing it. You see people all over, advertising.
Right.
We'll do it. We got it. We're the biggest. We're the best, and so on. So
Right.
all right. And then there's Dry Zone. Then there's the people that really know how to do it. In other words, because just encapsulating the crawl space, just putting down that liner is just a Band-Aid on a problem if you don't fix the problem.
right. If you don't address like the water
The water.
problems, the water entry through the entrance door for the turtle.
Yeah.
Getting it out of the house and with the ice guard.
So
that-
here's a dead giveaway. If somebody had their crawl space worked on by somebody and they don't have a different crawl space door, there's your first thing that's not complete.
Yes, if they leave the original door on there, they didn't
Right.
take care of the problem.
So if anybody's watching or listening and you've had somebody work on your crawl space,
Correct.
It's fair to say if you still have the same entrance door that you
Yes.
had, your job is not complete.
Yeah, because there's going to be air leakage around that.
Right.
And that's the
And
purpose
water
of it.
can get in?
Water can get in, air can get in, bugs can get in.
Yes.
So it's not been taken
Because we
care
want to
of.
help people that maybe had work done by somebody else realize maybe they need to get something redone.
Correct. And we can take care of that too.
You could take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now your estimates are free. So anyway, I was telling this guy all about it, and he was quite impressed. But I got it down, man. That drainage thing and the sump pumps down in the ground, and how they're good quality pumps that you can order parts for. They're not these
Absolutely.
cheap throwaway ones, and just quality on top of quality on top of quality done by quality people.
Well, thank you. And then, of course, I just got back from Omaha yesterday.
Oh, that's
last
right.
night.
He gets an award and goes to Disney Omaha.
And we were out there for training and networking. And a lot of the big things that we were talking about in our group was communication.
Communication, critical.
Yes.
Critical.
To us, to the homeowner, all the parts along the way.
Yeah.
Like the customer experience from, when they see us somehow, either on here or on the ads and stuff, and then when they call in, the relationship that's built there.
Right.
Then they get the mailer sent to them.
Yep.
Then the salesman will contact them,
Yep.
introduce himself, and then they'll call before they get there.
The scheduling, I do want to say, when you schedule, they arrive on time.
Right, so it's the
You know-
whole process, and
Right.
trying to keep the homeowner in the loop so that they're not left out and missed.
Well, what
out.
I find is you want to involve the homeowner. You're not there to sell them anything.
Correct.
You're there to help make their problem have a solution,
Yes,
and you want to be the one to deliver the solution.
Correct. You know, it's all about education because a lot of homeowners don't know.
Right.
They hear.
They hear. They
there's
suspect.
Right, and there's some people that do go to the crawl spaces, but most people don't.
Right.
Until we get there, and then or there's other problems that led on to what happened, like the soft floors or a bounce in the floor and things like that.
I actually ask people now to take their shoes off when they go in my crawl space. Okay. I want to
That's
keep
awesome.
all of it nice and white. So anyway, busy time of year.
Yes.
Whenever it's moist and wet and damp and things like that, it's
And
it's
we're
a
also
good
busy
time.
with basement refinishing. We've got 2 projects going on right now.
Okay, now that would be where somebody has a basement, whether they have a leakage problem or don't have a leakage problem.
Correct.
If they have a leakage problem, you have solutions for that.
Yes,
If they've got a basement where one corner is always wet,
we can take care of that.
or
And
the
then-
cement or the concrete has sagged,
Yeah, we can lift that.
you can lift that.
So we can take care of all those problems, but if you want to make it a livable space,
Right.
like a bedroom or an office or a man cave or whatever, we can finish it off.
But let's say somebody has a basement right now
Mm-hmm.
and they've finished it off and somebody's living down there or staying down there and they have no way out.
We can
What's
take care
that
of
called again?
That's called an egress.
Egress. So you could take a basement
Mm-hmm.
that does not have an egress and you could put one in for them.
Yes, and matter
Okay.
of fact, if the house ever got inspected, it would have to have one.
Well, worse than that, heaven forbid they had a fire
Right, so
and
that
somebody
person doesn't
couldn't
have
get
it.
out. So this isn't, yes, if it was ever inspected, that would come up.
And,
But we're talking,
Who better to put one in is somebody who repairs foundations, and
Yeah.
we know what to do with foundations.
absolutely.
So when they get put in, they're
There's no
designed-
guesswork.
Correct.
You're not just saying, I think this will work.
And we get all the proper permits, and inspections are done.
And you're fully insured and you
Correct.
stand behind what you do. And if there's any problems, you've got it covered.
Yes, and so we take care of from start to finish. When somebody comes in, they want egress, we tell them this is what it is, and then after we do the inspection, and we go from there.
Okay. So estimates are free.
Yes.
So, because a lot of what we've talked about in the past is more things like if you have a problem, call us.
Yes.
Okay. We're now talking a little bit about, okay, if you need some electrical work done or you want some LED lights or a paddle fan put up or something like
Correct.
that. Now we're saying if you've got a basement and you don't have any leakage or a problem, but you don't have an egress and you want one.
Yes.
You want your loved ones to be able to get out in the event they need to. That's another thing. So we're actually not just reacting to something or to a problem.
Correct.
We're doing a little bit more of just other type services like the garage.
Yes, garage refinishing. We
You're
usually-
saying if I got a garage and I want to make my wife happy and remodel the garage, I can call Dry Zone.
You sure can, and we can put our Everlast wall panels in there, and you won't have any mold or.
So let me think about this. Actually, you just made me think about something.
Mm-hmm.
I have a garage, and all that's in my garage is the studs.
Correct.
So do you do the insulation?
The
Or do I
depending on
do
what
that?
depending on what you want done, we can offer that. Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you put this, what's that wall panel stuff called?
Everlast wall panel.
You got it right, Barry. That's what it is, the Everlast wall panel. Okay, so if I want to do my
been
garage,
studying.
huh?
I've been studying.
Okay, and then if I want more receptacles or if I want different lighting, new LED lights, you can give me a turnkey package.
Yes.
So
even
there
right
might be
down-
somebody just looking for the perfect Christmas gift to give me
And we
or
can-
to give somebody.
And we can also do the cabinets
The cabinets
that
too?
goes with it. That's
Base
all.
and overhead?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So that
Wow.
they're durable and they're made to work.
Can I finance that if I want to?
You sure can. We
So
have some great
financing's available
yes.
for pretty much anything you do?
practically anything we do,
Okay.
and it's
Wow.
and it's a quick turnaround with an answer.
All trained professionals.
Yes.
None of these guys, it's not their first time doing this. They've touched it, they've felt it, they're experienced with it, they know how to cut it and peel it and so on.
And the neat thing about it, you can come into the office and see any of these products because we use the wall system. We built the new walls with the Everlast wall panels. We also have the half wall part where we did have a flood, so you can see
Okay.
what that would look like. If
That's
you-
right.
And we
That's
have
right.
the flooring there. We have
A crawl space to look at.
crawl space.
A
to look
turtle
at.
to look at.
We have the turtles. We have the sump pumps. We'll give you a whole tour and show you everything that we have to offer.
And that's
for
just
you.
a free, no obligation, stop by the barn and say hello.
Correct. There's we don't
Monday
have to do
through
anything.
Friday, right?
There's nothing you even have to do.
Monday through Friday.
8 to 5.
All right. So anyway, phone number.
302-684-5034.
684-5034. What else is going on?
And then you visit our website, dryzone.com, and they'll see anything that you can think of about Dry Zone. There'll be testimonials and videos of projects we finished. You can see all the meet the team page and meet all the employees that work there. See our blogs and all kinds of stuff that we talk about.
And very friendly company. In other words, they know what they're doing, but when they come out to talk to you, so it all starts with a phone call, 684-5034.
Yes.
Okay, you give a call. You say, look, I'd like to talk about remodeling my garage or my basement, or I need some electrical work, or I got a problem.
Yes.
I woke up today and I've got moisture in my basement. I don't want it any longer.
And we also do foundation work. So if you have some strange cracks in the
That's
brick,
right.
or
I'm still thinking about buying this house we looked at.
I'm ready for you.
Where the walls are bowing. The walls look like they're pregnant.
And
the walls in the basement of this house are bowing inward.
And I showed you how the attempt was done wrong.
Right. Yes. Right. This is we should go video this. This is a house that somebody else has put these 6x6 things up and over and so on. But the problem is where they touch the floor, they're all rotting.
Correct. And it wasn't stopping the wall from coming in.
No, not at all.
Their thought was to ease the weight off the wall.
Right. They're just shimming up the front of the house.
And as you can see, you already saw that the timbers are rotting.
Yes, so that sure didn't work. But Dry Zone has a solution. It was very affordable. It was very surprising to me how inexpensive it was going to be. So
And those walls will have a 25-year warranty on them.
no kidding. So if I go to sell that house in the future, I got to make up my mind. I was going to make them a year-end offer, but I'm making offers on other properties right this minute. So I'm trying to buy some stuff between now and the end of the year.
But when you're ready, we'll set up a date and get it put together.
All right. So anyway, are you doing any hiring, or are you full?
We're always looking for great people.
So people, whether you're actively advertising that you need employees or not, you're saying anytime anybody wants to apply.
Absolutely.
Send in your resume.
Send in the resume. Stop in. We'll get set up for an interview.
Okay.
We're always looking for good people.
Right. So
We'll make room for you.
you'll make room. Okay.
And we always need, we're always expanding our crews, so we need more people for there because we have 7
Oh.
crews running right now.
I won't say who or what employee it was, but I recently met one of your employees who said, you know what they're excited about? 52 paychecks a year.
Awesome.
They came from the contracting side of the world,
Right.
and they were experiencing foul weather, no work.
Correct.
But they had bills that came every month.
Yes.
And they said, I come to work for Dry Zone, and I'm really excited. Good weather, bad weather, I got a job, and they've got work.
Yeah, I believe
So
we
keep that in mind.
today.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay. So, and you do offer 24/7 emergency service.
Yes.
So if you need them. So if you have any questions about anything Dry Zone might or might not do, just give a call.
Absolutely.
684-5034.
And we will take care of you.
Not Wellers.com.
Dryzone.com.
Dryzone.com. You're using Dry Zone now, not
We got a
Wellers
new one.
anymore. Yeah. Dryzone.com. A lot to learn there.
And
Or,
there's no obligations, and information's free.
what do you open? Monday through Friday, 8 to 5?
8 to 5.
All right, so people could just stop in the bar and say hello.
Absolutely.
You
We
could
invite
meet
them.
Barry if he's there, and you could just see some of the awards they've won. You could see some of the products. There is inside there's an office that's up off the floor, and there's literally a crawl space that you can crawl around in.
With Smart Jacks and the clean space, the
Yeah.
whole 9 yards.
All right. Anything else?
That's it, I guess.
I'm going to leave you.
you.
Congratulations on your award,
Thanks, sir.
okay? All right. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
All right. So anyway, we're going to talk to somebody from Smith's, hopefully. But in the meantime, we'll talk about Smith's, okay? So we're inside Smith's Cafe, just so you know. The food is good. It's made from scratch, all home cooking here. And it's a really nice, full-blown restaurant inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store. So we have different people from the restaurant come on and talk to us. But we try to get them. But every time we get them, they're busy. Busy. So the place is busy. Kids eat free on Saturday. So keep that in mind. So if you got kids, get up and come on out. If you want to do a review with me of your breakfast, we will gladly buy your breakfast if you sit down with me and tell me how things were. Brooks, anything going on? I do need to just hit Mid-South Audio real quick. Our good friend Kevin Short has supplied us with another piece of equipment. So I do need to know, were we successful at streaming this on WRDE's Facebook page?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, so we're working on it. But anyway, we've got some new equipment, and we're working on different things. So we're hoping to be able to have the show on even more Facebook pages. But right now, you can watch it right here on Jim Weller's Facebook page. You can listen to it on Delaware 1059. You can watch it on My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, over the air at 31.2. And you can watch it on Jim Weller's Facebook page. And you can watch it at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. And you can also watch it later, right? If you can't take it any longer and you got to take a break, but you can always go back and watch it. But in the meantime, Mid-South Audio supplies us and sells us and services a lot of equipment here. And so if you need anything, if your church or your organization is having a Christmas party and you need some sound equipment or lighting, if you have an event coming up or a program and you need more microphones or anything like that, you can let Mid-South Audio know. They rent it, they sell it, they service it. They'll take good care of you. So if you want to learn more about them, go to the World Wide Web, not just the Georgetown web, the World Wide Web. I think that's what www, right?
That's correct.
What would the Georgetown web be called?
WWW.
World. Okay. Anyway, www.midsouthaaudio.com, right?
Yes.
Check them out there. Like their Facebook page, too. They got a lot going on. Kevin Short will be here later on with his bride, Debbie. And they're going to talk to us about something, and I don't even know what it is, okay? They might just have Christmas gifts for all of us, for all I know. Okay? Free cruises. All right. Can I talk about Jerry Santoro real quick?
Sure.
Firewood seems to be something a lot of people use in the winter. Now, some people use it all the time. They have a little fire pit and stuff like that. So anyway, I just want to let you know Jerry Santoro sells firewood. He has seasoned oak, cherry, and hickory hardwood firewood, and he can deliver it. Or you can come pick it up at his place in Greenwood. He also does lot clearing. He does tree removal. If you want a tree trimmed up or cut down, he can do either one. He can trim it up first and then cut it down for you. Either one. He can grind your stumps. He can dig up your stumps. Is she getting somebody from Smith's? So everybody's busy. We're going to have to just learn all about Smith's and say it ourselves, okay? But anyway, I just want to say Jerry's Lawn Care is a good guy. So if you need lawn care next year, you want to plan it now, whether it's commercial or residential, he's your guy. You want to talk about pavers? He installs pavers. He's a certified E.P. Henry paver installer. He knows what he's doing. He does lot clearing. He sells firewood. He's a good guy. So if you have any kind of work you want done to your property, you just give him a call and say, Jerry, do you do this? And if he does, his estimates are free. His prices are right. He's honest. He's fair. And he'll do a good job for you. If them guys haven't paid their bill, I'll get it. So you catch them. Anyway, I just want to let you know it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, 363-6025, 363-6025, JLC-LLC.com on the web, okay? And check him out. Estimates are free, 363-6025. All right, is there anything else? Nothing else. Are we getting their bill today? No.
I told them next time they better
no
give me their bill.
soup for you. All right. I'll see you guys. That is George and Steve, who work for me, and every time I try to buy their breakfast, they're rolling. Good people. If you want to meet them, you can stop into Weller's and meet them. We're open at what time? 9 o'clock today?
Yeah.
All right.
Normal
so anyway,
hours.
normal hours for abnormal people. No, normal hours, 9 to 1 today,
That's
right?
correct, yes.
Okay. Crazy year. Want to say thank you. Weller's has far surpassed last year. All of our numbers, I believe, we're ahead on pretty much everything, right? Mm-hmm. We've had a good year.
Yeah.
You've done a great job, Brooks Ritter.
Thank you.
Okay? I would not be who I am without you.
It's a lot of
I would
work.
not need the therapy that I go through.
I was
the
waiting
blood
for
pressure
it. I knew
medicine.
it was coming.
No, you're a good blessing to me. Your brother have been with me for years. We got Terry and Jason and Earl up there, and Sharon, and we got Steve and George. And please don't let me forget anybody. There's Myron.
Yep.
Who else?
That's-
Katie helps us here.
Yeah, Katie and Stacy.
Stacy, that's
Jenny.
right. Jenny, Kim. Did I miss anybody else?
I think that's everybody.
All right.
All
so
I know is
anyway.
the Christmas party.
Oh, and we're looking for one more person. We're looking for another clerical person. Okay? So if you would like to work for us, helping out, you just stop in and talk to Jason or Terry. Is that right?
Yep.
Bring your resume. We're looking for another secretarial person, okay? So anyway, it's Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, 337-8228, Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook. The Weller's discount cards, they're on sale, right?
They are, yep. $10
Buy
a piece.
one, get one for half price. Is that right?
I haven't heard that yet. Did you just make that offer?
I don't know. It's not real? Are they on sale or not on sale?
They're $10
Tell me
a piece.
before I say it live.
You already said it live.
Holy mackerel. What did I say? I forgot already. I hope everybody else did. All right. They're $10 a piece.
Yes.
I'll bet you I've saved $300 using this thing.
Oh, sure.
I bet I use it 15 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But anyway, just saying, they're $10 each. Buy one, get your second one for half price. Is that right? What's that come out to?
$15 for
For
two.
two.
Yeah.
All right? But you can't buy one for $7.50.
No.
Okay. So anyway, if you want to learn about it, it's right on the front page of our website, which is Wellers.com. We're taking a break from the radio. If you don't want to miss anything, go to my Facebook page or Cozy TV. I'm getting ready to talk to Colin Walls. After that, we got Senator Brian Pettyjohn going to be talking to us. He has some breaking news about the snow removal in Lower Delaware, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be right back on the radio. Should I keep talking? Are we still on? No, we're not?
We're not on the radio anymore.
Oh, we're not on the radio, but we're on TV.
Yes, we are.
And that
on
means
TV.
you can see us. So you can tell that I'm not talking. Okay? I can't blame it on anything except I'm not talking. All right. Now, did Katie say, everybody, it is frozen. Look at the TV. It was frozen. I can't believe that. It's cold out. Did Katie say everybody's busy? You're
Yep.
shaking your
Yeah.
head.
Yep.
Yeah, they can hear that real well, bro.
they can hear that real well,
Well,
Brooks.
it's empty up there.
It's
I
all
thought
the
it was
rocks.
like a,
It's all the rocks in there. They can hear.
like a
it.
I could
Morocco.
hear his eyelids flapping, opening and shut, opening and shut when he was shaking his head. I've learned to listen for that sound.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
What's
man.
next?
What's next? Well, we got Brian Pettyjohn coming up. Senator,
We do.
Senator Pettyjohn. I like to
Well,
call
let's
him
do-
Senator Pettyjohn.
Senator Pettyjohn.
That's
All
how you
right.
say it in Sussex County.
Let's do Wall Service Center.
Walls Service Center. We are open today. We should be open right now. I would call and check in. Oh, I should look at the cameras. We should bring them up on the TV.
Yeah, we
Check
should.
to make sure if
I
they're
don't know
there.
that I would do that just in case they're all eating donuts and drinking coffee.
Yeah.
All right. So Wall Service
Screen them
Center's
first.
open today till noon.
Open until noon today. Yep. We've got plenty of work to do today, I believe, but you can call and check with Tracy if you've got an emergency or need to get something in right away. We could try to get you fit in today.
Okay.
But we can definitely schedule an appointment for next week, Monday or
All
Tuesday,
right.
probably. Shouldn't be a problem. So give us a call there and we can set something up. Or
Or
if you want to go
there's
to
an or.
wallservicecenter.com,
Okay.
you can actually schedule an appointment right there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah,
Wallservicecenter.com.
I actually had somebody last week say, I cannot find it on your website. And so
Oh, okay.
I actually changed it up because I couldn't find it on my website either.
I have the same problem with my website.
I can find it on the mobile site,
really?
but I can't find it on the
On the
other
regular
site. Yeah,
website.
so anyway, I just got a text message from Tracy.
Saying they're not open?
No, she said, you better not put me on TV.
Oh, why? She's got her Christmas
So she
outfit
must
on,
be
doesn't
there,
she?
must be watching, yeah.
All right. I would put her on TV now. Now you've just teased us. All right.
So anyway, I have, in the meantime, while I'm working on our website, I've actually forwarded it to our Facebook site. So you'll see our Facebook page when you go to wallservicecenter.com. And for sure, it's right there. It's on the left-hand side. It says appointment. Click on that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So they're requesting an appointment.
Right.
Usually you call them back. Is that right?
Well, usually
And say
if
we got it,
can't-
or what do you do?
Well, if we can't do whatever time that they put
Okay.
in there,
So if you don't
we'll
hear
call
from
them
us,
back.
be there.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll either
All right.
call you or email you back. So there's
How's the week been?
It's been busy. Been a busy week.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot done, and we've got a lot more to get done.
Okay. A
Uh,
lot of people getting their vehicles ready for a little holiday traveling.
Yeah.
Even if they're just going from family member to family member, the last thing they want is a breakdown or a
for
problem.
sure, and they want peace of mind. So when we check them out, and we do this slip that's in here, we do that inspection report. We give them a copy of it, and they know exactly if anything needs to be done, what needs to be done to make their car safe and roadworthy.
You got
and
it.
to give them the peace of mind.
Right. I mean, meaning you got it all figured out. They don't have to know. That's what I'm saying on my end.
Right.
I don't really want to learn about all these different
You
things.
don't have the time. You don't care really, other than you just
Right,
want to know
because
it's safe.
I'm at a point in life I don't need to know no more than what I already know. I'm full.
Yeah.
My brain is on overload. It's pushing the hair follicles right out of my head.
Yep, and
So-
we'll give you as much information or as little information
Correct.
as you want. You know, because sometimes I'll start explaining something to somebody and they just say, "I don't even need to know that much."
Right.
Just tell me how much, how long,
And when can you do it?
Yeah, when can you do it? Exactly.
Right.
And we can do that. We can let you know as little or as much as you want. Anyway, Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, 220 Northeast Front Street in downtown Milford.
All right. Thank you,
All right.
Colin. All right, everybody. So, Brooks Ritter, you're going to be in sales today.
I am, yes.
Are you going to sell anything today?
That's the plan.
Now, I heard a rumor that all of you guys were tied for the amount of trailers that you each sold this week.
Until
Earl?
yesterday.
You and Brandon were tied.
Yes.
But Earl actually
Has been there less days.
by 2.
Yes.
So Earl worked one day and was able to tie you and Brandon. You guys are so kind to him.
See, what he does is he has everybody come in when he's not there. So
Okay.
we're then selling another one for him.
I got you. But
He's
you're not
smart.
able to do that on your days off.
He seems to have better luck at getting people to do what he says.
He commands. He's more authoritative.
Maybe it's just that low voice and that old age.
It's his stature. Old age. Let's call him seasoned, all right?
seasoned
Experience.
salt and pepper, right?
So anyway, I just wanted to say that Brooks is going to be in sales, and him and Brandon and Earl are all selling like crazy.
Yep.
And then Terry steps in every now and then here comes Jason to snag one too.
Exactly.
Okay, pretty rude up, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Right, they just want to take care of the customers. I do need to tell you, we prepping for the radio? All right, you tell me when we're back on. Oh, we're back on already. I didn't have much prep time there. I didn't even get to do my silent treatment. So anyway, at Weller's yesterday, I was sitting in my office in Lincoln City at the Weller Complex, and the phone rang. And it was a good friend of ours, Brian Butler, called up and said, "Listen, I just left your store, and I got to tell you something." I'm thinking, man, what has Brooks done now? No. He bought a trailer, and he was very happy. Said he was appreciative of the selection, liked the fact that we had them all on sale, and was treated very well, and he was just tickled to death. So,
We
thank
tried.
you. I don't know who waited on him. I forgot to ask that, to be honest with you.
It
Probably
was-
Earl.
It was either Brandon or Earl.
Experience, youth, or wisdom. Is that what it is? Earl's experience, Brandon is youth, your wisdom.
Yeah, that works for me.
Is that correct? Must have been Earl. Anyway, I got a good team there is what I'm saying, folks. They're not high pressure, but they're good people, all right? And they all have different personalities, and they all have different goals and quotas because they all sell different amounts of things. If they all had the same goal, they'd all sell the same number, right?
Sure. And if you
All right.
look at our tracking, we track what we sell each week.
Right.
Right now, Brandon and Earl are tied.
Okay.
And I'm one behind them.
But
if
you're
you-
wise about
Yeah,
it.
but if you look across the board,
Right.
I have a shed out, I have a carport out, I have
Oh, my
I have 9
gosh.
kayaks out.
9 kayaks?
Yeah, so
This week?
This week.
Hold
So
it. Back up.
Well, one of
We've
them-
sold 9 kayaks this week.
I have sold 9 kayaks this week.
Quit telling people that. The next thing you know, somebody else is going to be in the kayak business. Some big sporting goods store is going to jump into the kayak business or something.
Well, I'll take it down. I sold 8 kayaks this week and a 3-person
How did you
pedal
sell
boat.
9 kayaks this week?
Great deals.
It is, man. We got the cheapest prices on kayaks around. Name brand kayaks. We just sell them for less because we like to work for nothing. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Right. We don't know the value of our time.
And I was, promoting, with snow coming. I was like, kayaks
the
make great
kayak-
sleds.
Right. They're starting those teams now.
Oh, yeah.
Right. As soon as the governor declares a state of emergency, the roads are wide open. People can take their kayaks out there. Oh. What?
That's funny.
I thought so. 9 kayaks. I'm excited. I'm going to go spend the money.
Let's buy a couple hundred
we put
more.
everything on sale, and it's really working.
Oh, yeah.
It's really working. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
People like that. No haggling, no nothing. I put my best price out there. I did not price them prepared to negotiate, so please don't force me to, okay? All right. So anyway, can I talk to Brian Pettyjohn?
I think that's a smart move.
Because there's something we want to celebrate that Brian invented and gave us as a gift of his wisdom.
There is.
The brine.
The brine, yes, the brine that's on our roadways right now.
It's working.
It does work, yeah. It works
It was
very
a
well.
very good thing. I guess Del Dot got it and did it and figured it out?
There's other places that do it as well, but
Okay.
it's salt water as opposed to just putting salt on the roads and,
Right.
and waiting for it to get crushed or the wind to blow it away or traffic to
Right.
kind of push it off the road. They just put salt water on the road, and there you go.
I think it's
There you
worked
have it.
great.
Yeah, it has worked great. Now, for the record, I did not invent it.
Okay.
And I don't want to take credit for anything that I didn't do.
All right.
But,
I was
but it
over
is good.
accolading you. I
Yes.
was giving you too many accolades.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yes, over accolading. That sounds
Over-accolading.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not
How
known
do you
for
do
over
this? How do you do
accolading.
this?
Oh, it's live. It's unscripted.
I'm balding. That's
balding, yeah.
This is unscripted. This is made from scratch, just
Yes,
so you
it
know.
is. Yes, it is.
All right. So what's up in your world? You getting ready for Christmas?
Yeah, pretty much ready for Christmas now. All shopping's almost done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a few more things to do.
Did you guess at mine and Brooks' size?
Well, it's obvious. Medium and
Extra large.
Medium.
No, extra medium.
There you go.
There you
That
go.
works.
All right. So
But
anyway,
it seems like whenever I come on your show,
Right.
during the wintertime, it snows. The
That-
last time I was on,
that's-
over at the shop.
Right.
We had that big snow.
That's right.
On a Saturday morning. Now, I think the last time I was on here, it was during the summer. It obviously didn't snow then.
Right.
But
We'll work on that, though.
This is something that we need to write down. Every time I
Right.
come on here during the winter, it seems to snow.
Snow.
So,
Right.
the brine sellers, the
Right.
salt sellers, if
Snow shovel sellers?
snow shovel sellers. If you guys want to, have a bump in business, just make sure you get
get
me on
Ryan
the show.
Pettyjohn on Jim's show.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie's taking a
Oh,
picture.
Katie's taking a pic.
She
Katie's
likes
great.
it. She does a good job.
Is she your production assistant? Is that
She
her
is
official title?
all assistant.
All assistant. Okay.
Yep, she does all kinds of stuff. So she's been a real big asset to us. Brooks is pretty well locked there. He likes to eat sitting. I meant because of all the wires and things like that. And but Katie can eat standing up. So
Yeah. And she
but
just bought
anyway.
a Christmas tree, I hear, from Georgetown.
Really?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So yeah, but believe it or not, and she really does do a good job. Brooks and her get here like at 5:30 to get all the wires ready and everything.
lot
I
of
mean, we
wires, too.
load up
Yes.
and load out every week.
Yeah. Of
So-
course, my mind working right now. I'm thinking, man, you should have like a little portable cart. You just roll it in.
It's on
Don't-
order.
It's coming. There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
only $3,000 more. And
Only. It's an investment. It's an investment.
Oh,
in
tell me
time.
all about it, Kevin. I meant Brian.
Kevin and I did
Here's
not
what
even
I
talk
worry about is all them wires that ain't plugged in. I'm sitting here looking at all them and I'm thinking, what did they forget to plug in today?
No,
It's called expansion.
It's expansion. It's room to grow.
Bro, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we bought
Yes.
another piece of equipment
Just
this
like
week.
just like elastic pants, it's room to grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Stretchy waist.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. We last time I was here, they said we need, what did you call it? A splitter.
Yes.
Okay. I hope Kevin's not listening, okay? All right. I thought somebody said this splitter was $20. Okay? And I said, yeah, go ahead and order it. No big deal. All right. We're going to have a meeting about that one. I'm talking to Brooks yesterday. He's got the splitter. I said, well, how much do you think it was? What'd you say?
I said I think it's a couple $100.
And I'm like, man, it better be 100. We went from 20 to a couple hundred. So then I text my good friend Kevin, and he's like, we're not going to sell you nothing junky or not good equipment. It's $409.
You pay for quality.
There's no question,
Yes,
because
you pay for
before we
quality.
got hooked up with Mid-South Audio, we might have bought some of the more economy stuff, and it didn't hold up.
No, not at all.
It didn't hold up. And everything that Kevin has sold us or fixed us up with, whether it's on Colin's side for the video side or on our side for the audio side, it's quality stuff. And I'm glad that Kevin is doing such a good job for us.
And he
So-
is. I mean, I've gone to churches that use him for their audio systems. Church that I used to go to up in Ellendale when my uncle was a pastor
Okay.
up there,
Yep.
Ellendale Methodist Church. Mid-South Audio did all their audio. It was always perfect.
Top
there,
notch.
There was
Yep.
nothing ever wrong with that audio system there. So he does sell really good stuff.
He does.
He knows his business.
And we didn't know what we were buying before we dealt with him.
Right.
We bought some of the wrong things. So we're very happy. And we find him, he's as competitive as the internet.
Yeah.
We just were buying the wrong stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so polished now. Everything's good. So Christmas is coming to your family and you're
Yes.
ready, you're saying.
Christmas is coming. We've got 3 Christmas trees up at the house, 1 outside, 2 inside.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all one outside is like stays there all the time.
No. It was
Okay.
actually a fresh Christmas tree that we bought.
Okay.
That I guess it was a bad tree. I mean, we got it in. We put it in. I cut the end off a little bit. Put it in water. It didn't soak up any water. The needles just started falling off like crazy.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
Now, do you have city water?
Yeah, we got city
Okay.
water. We got
It should
town-
be good.
Georgetown water.
Trees like city water.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just started losing needles, so we moved it outside. It's actually in the middle of the fire pit right now.
Okay. It's ready for the next
It's
step.
ready. It's ready for the next step. But it's in the middle of the fire pit. I've still got the lights on, so I got to get
Right.
the lights off.
Yeah, I would
when,
take
when
them
we
off.
take that next step.
Right.
And we got another tree for the inside, and then a smaller tree that
keep the
we
other
had
one
upstairs.
company.
Well, we had upstairs. We put it there
Okay.
in the dining room. It was just a nice little place for it.
Well, good.
So yeah, we're ready. Still got to wrap the presents, but my daughter's 13 years old, so there's no big surprises
Correct.
anymore.
Correct.
It's always, what do you want?
Right. She helps
she
guide
gets-
you through the process.
Yes.
She helps you be a wise investor.
Right.
Well, good.
And a couple little surprises for her. I've got a couple little surprises for my wife.
Okay.
And
you want to share them with us?
Oh, I can't.
We have a very
because
small audience.
She could be listening in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But,
So,
no, ready for Christmas. Excited about it. Next year, actually, we're going to be out of town. We're already starting to plan a trip for Christmas next year.
Really?
Yes.
going to like Dover, Wilmington?
No, a little bit further than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Disney?
Nah, it is.
No? Oh, it's probably a secret.
Disney
and here we are.
resort. It is a Disney resort.
No kidding.
Yes.
In the
an
Himalaya
island.
Mountains?
It's on an island somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
Palm Beach?
No.
Friend of
That's
mine
not an
just
island.
sold a house on Palm Beach. Goat Island. Goat Island.
Pea Patch Island.
People going to rent the whole condominium up
The
there.
whole condo up there. Yeah.
Wow.
No, but
So you're planning a trip.
we're planning a trip
Well,
next year.
good. That'll be
We-
fun.
Friends of ours were actually going to have a destination wedding next year.
Oh, okay.
But something happened. They're still
Okay.
getting married.
Okay.
But something happened with the family, and so they're
Okay.
getting married a little bit earlier.
Okay.
So we were excited about having that destination wedding
Right.
next year. So we thought, well,
What the
let's
heck?
just go ahead and do it.
You know, having a trip planned a year from now definitely keeps everybody in a pretty good mood.
It does.
Because it gives you something to look forward to and work
Yeah.
towards, and
Yeah.
you can always use it as leverage if you need her room cleaned or something. You know,
Absolutely.
look, you're not going if you don't.
I know. But
Keep
she's
up
good.
with
I mean,
everything, so.
like I said, Molly's 13 years old.
Oh, so she's very responsible.
She's responsible. Could be a little bit more responsible sometimes.
Okay.
But
We
she's
all
doing,
could.
Yeah, she's doing very
So.
well in school. She keeps her grades up, which is the priority at this
Right.
point in time. We want to make sure
Grades.
that no matter what she does, extracurricular, no matter what she does with her friends, that her grades stay up.
Yep, very important.
And she's doing a really good job. So I'm
Well,
very
good.
proud of her for that.
All right, what else do we need to talk about? Anything that you want to share with
Well,
all of Lower Delaware and 5 counties in
going to
Maryland?
we're going to be going back into session.
You're really
January
going back?
The 9th of January. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole team of you?
Whole team of us. 62,
January
62
9th.
legislators.
Wow.
Lieutenant governor. Back to work again.
Back to the grind. Is there
Yeah.
anything in particular
Well,
you're hoping happens?
well, we're in the middle of a General Assembly, so any of the bills that were introduced last year are
Okay.
still alive through July.
Okay.
This coming July, or July 1st, or whenever we end up getting out this year.
Right.
So there's some bills out there that people are interested in. I'm still getting emails about bills that are out there pending. We're the elephant in the room is going to be the budget again, and just like it was
Yeah.
last year. And
Yeah.
a lot of tough decisions were made last time. We skated through. We got it done. We're starting the discussions earlier this year.
Good idea. Is there
we-
something you wish, like if you could wave a magic wand, is there something you wish would happen with the budget? I mean, I know you'd like
Well,
it to.
A couple things I wish would
better.
happen. One, there's no reason why we should be there until 4:00 in the morning on
Okay.
July 1st.
Okay.
Doing bills. I mean,
Right.
that just reeks of a lack of transparency. People come. There are people that come and sit there, members of the public, until we leave.
Okay.
A lot of them are there's some elderly people that do it. Some of the people that work, and
So it's a little
are very-
unfair to them.
Well, it's unfair and it's unsafe.
Right.
A lot of things done, at 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning. The public is not necessarily as engaged as they are as if it
Correct.
happens at 6:00 in the evening or
Right.
7:00 in the evening. So one of the things I would love to do with the General Assembly is say, if we need to really carry it over, to the next budget year, to July 1st. Okay, we pass the budget at 12 o'clock, and then we're out of there at 12:05.
Okay.
No 2 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning. It's almost like a rite of passage now, but I don't think it's fair for and transparency-wise to do that to the public. Also, don't wait till the last minute to do a lot of these bills that we have.
Right.
In January last year, the first couple of weeks we really didn't do anything. We passed some resolutions to honor this, honor that. There was a couple days that we had nothing on the agenda, so
And
we
then-
went in, we went out, and
Had time, is
Had
what you're
time.
saying.
We had a lot of time. It's a poor example of time management.
So there's opportunities to improve
there
that.
are
So
opportunities
that's
to
something you would really wish.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, on the budget side, we need to start having these hard discussions now,
Yeah.
as opposed to waiting until the last minute, dangling this carrot over a lot of our nonprofits, our fire companies, places like that do good work, that get money from the grant and aid program, and dangle that carrot. Last
To
year
get
we
them
kind of
all
snatched
upset.
it out and said
Right.
we're going to cut grant and aid completely, and then that put everybody into a fit.
Right.
And that's not fair to a lot of those.
And that's really not even
entities.
good budget management.
It's not good budget.
I mean, if you're spending more than you should spend, you need to address that.
Right.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you be interested in hanging around for the next half hour?
Yeah, I could do that.
Could you do that? Do you
Yeah.
mind?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, then I'm going to stop for this segment. Is that okay?
Let's pause.
And I'm going to continue on with some other things.
All right.
And then ask you to come back after 8:30, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
Okay. So, and that way everybody can get their thoughts together. And if you have any questions for Brian, just think them, and we'll try our best to telepathically understand them.
Yeah,
that
text
all right?
would probably be better.
Text them. Yeah, text them on in.
Better, yeah.
All right. Anyway, we'll be back with more Brian Pettyjohn, okay?
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. So you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva, and I want to talk about my accountant. Anybody from Smith's? Okay. We're going to talk about my accountant. You've all seen the movie and heard the movie, The Accountant. That's not who I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about my accountant.
Your
Okay?
accountant's not Ben Affleck?
He's not. I'm glad, because I have enough problems with how much everything costs now. If he was Ben Affleck, can you imagine what his hourly rate would be? So
might be a little
anyway,
more.
all right. So anyway, George Luff and his son Tyler and their entire team of people do a great job for Wellers. I've dealt with them for years. I've got properties. I've got personal. I've got my business. I'm very happy. Okay? They've been my accountant for years, 25, 30 plus years. So if you're looking for an accountant, the new year's around the corner, you're doing it yourself and you're tired of it, or you got an accountant that you just maybe want to try somebody new, or you're just tired of how it's going and you want to check something out, check out George Luff, Luff and Associates. They have an office in Milford. They have one in Dover, and they have one in Rehoboth. Okay, they're very responsive. They do a good job for me. I'm very happy with them. Now, another thing they do besides accounting work, like maybe you have an estate you want to settle, or you're doing your own personal year-end tax planning or something like that, but they also, besides accounting work, they offer payroll services. It's called Easy Payroll. Okay? And so if you have a business and you're just tired of keeping up with this and that, and the new year's coming, there's going to be new rates and forms and all that, and you're just fed up with it, and you say, look, I want somebody else to worry about my payroll, Luff and Associates has a service called Easy Payroll, and they'll help you out. My daughter Jenny used to do our payroll, and now we get them to do it, and she's very happy that they do it, okay? So we let them do our payroll. So they can help you a little bit, or they can help you a lot. They can handle every bit of it, or they can handle just a few things. If you do your own accounting, you can continue to do your own bookwork and let them just help you with the payroll. Even if you deal with another accountant, they will still help you with the payroll. So, and if you want a new accountant, they'll be your accountant too. So anyway, it's Luff and Associates, Easy Payroll System on the web. Look them up. It's Luff, Luff, CPAs.com, LuffCPAs.com. Call them on the phone at 422-9699, 422-9699. Now, can we get the commercial ready for Scott Sockrider, or is today not a good day for that? Okay. He's been doing a lot of work for me, and I want to go ahead and show you his commercial. This is our friend Scott Sockrider, Professional Power Wash. Here we go. All right, everybody. Now, that was an example of a commercial with no audio. Okay? So we can run all kinds of commercials here. We've got commercials that have audio, commercials that don't. So I'm going to just do this one verbally. Scott Sockwriter, Professional Power Wash. Oh, here we go. Ready? Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I am live at Fine Day Farms, my house. This is where I live. My wife Denise told me it is time to get the green slime off the house. So what did I do? Picked up the phone. Who did I call? My good friend Scott Sockwriter. He owns a business. Look him up on Facebook, Power Washing Delaware. Like his page while you're at it. This dude's been doing power washing for over 14 years. Now take a look. He's got a couple different trucks here, but you can see Scott's right there, and he's got his other man with him, and they're just doing a good job. He's an honest man. Been doing this for over 14 years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's completely self-contained. His phone number is 302-858-9568. That's 858-9568. Power Washing Delaware on Facebook. Like his page there. Online, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Good man, honest man, do you a good job? Give him a call, 302-858-9568. Scott Sockwriter, he'll clean whatever you need cleaned. See ya, bye. All right, that's Scott Sockwriter. And remember, if you have a Weller's discount card, which you can buy for $10, you will get 15% off any power washing project by using this card. But he's a good guy. I've dealt with him many, many times for years now. Very happy with him. He does a good job. He's very responsive, and he wants you happy. All right. So, Brooks, we got a lot of different products here, but can I talk real quick about LNW Insurance Agency for just a minute? This is my insurance agent, and again, all the time, I'm just happy with the service I receive. I recently purchased a house, and I've learned that, you know, if you have a rental house and it's vacant, that's one type of insurance if the house is vacant, and it's a different type of insurance if it's occupied. And it's important that you insure it properly, because if you have a vacant house and you have it insured as a rental, but something happens and there was no tenants, your claims will not get paid. And I did not realize that. So when you have a rental house that is vacant, it is critical that your insurance company knows that it's vacant. You might think, well, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal unless there's a claim, okay? And if you don't have a lease in place and there's a claim, you may not be properly insured. So I'm learning this because most of my houses are already occupied. I bought this new house. It's going to be unoccupied while I finish some improvements. So that's one type of insurance that will change the minute I have a lease and a tenant. So little concerned that I didn't know that sooner. That's something I've learned recently, but LNW does a great job of keeping me straight. Okay, I'm not saying they keep me perfectly straight, but they try. But anyway, so if you need insurance, whether you are a person that owns properties and you have rentals, maybe you own a business, but there's just so much to the insurance world anymore that I'll tell you something else I learned in this. There's a new insurance out that if a water line breaks underground, or a septic line, or a power line, because if your meter is out at the pole at the road, but your wire runs underground or overhead to your house, the electric company's responsibility stops at the meter, okay? So you could have a house and this wire's running underground or above, but if you don't have that properly insured, it won't be covered. So there's all this new insurance stuff you can get now. If a water line breaks underground, I'm like, wow, I want it all. You can even get insurance on your appliances breaking, okay? So I didn't know all this. So anyway, it's just a lot of new things coming out for people that own houses that put them for rent, which also means they have renter's insurance. So they have all kinds of insurance. I get excited because I like being properly insured. I've been in business 43 years. I've had enough odd and strange and quirky circumstances in my life, and there was only one time I wasn't insured right, and from that day forward, I've been insured right. I almost lost it all real early in the business world. So anyway, if you need insurance, if you want to talk to somebody that's going to look out for you, yes, they're there to sell insurance. That's what they do. But they stand behind what they do. They get involved if there's a claim. They let me make the decision. If I don't want it insured for that much, it's up to me, no problem at all. So I just like dealing with them. They send people out to look at my properties to make sure that we're insuring them right. They're like, oh, Jim, did you realize this is this and that is that and stuff I didn't know? And so then I go from there. Because the opposite of that would be the day I need to turn in a claim, I find out I'm not properly insured. So as you can tell, I like people to inform me. It's L&W Insurance Agency. If you need a good insurance agent, you give them a call. They have actually been around now for 80-some years. I can't believe it. 80-some years of being in business. So you give them a call. It's 856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook if you would, and tell them I sent you just for the heck of it. Bill Strickland is a good friend of mine. He's the owner, and he's got about 40 or 50 people up there, and they do their best to keep me straight. Now, what were we going to talk about? Some of this mess here?
It's not mess.
I love this thing.
That is a very popular seller.
I can tell when I'm in my office when somebody opens it, okay?
Yes.
Because they either scream, yelp, or cuss. This is Amish made, as you can see. Look at the workmanship. Okay? Not built in some factory. It was built by the Amish. One by one, handmade. Here we go. You tell people, don't open it, don't look inside, because they put their finger on here, and they pull it open nice and easy, and a mouse comes out. And this is not your average mouse. This is an Amish mouse, okay? So I'm just letting you know. It is an Amish mouse house, but it's a surprise box. And, man, it will startle people. You need to get one for your business and put it on the counter. Do not open. And guess what people do? What? Well, you know what? Here, no joke now. If somebody trips or falls or something like that, you better be adequately insured, okay? I'll tell the story someday about how I learned about not being properly insured. All right? But anyway, spider boxes. How much are these things? $15? Made by the Amish, available only at Weller's in Bridgeville. We taking a break from the radio? Switch over to my Facebook page real quick, or My Cozy TV, okay? Let's continue on. Should we continue, or should we just take a break? I don't know what to do. I think
we should
Colin Walls
continue
is
on.
coming down. What?
I think Colin's going to
Roll
come talk to
on.
you. Roll on.
Roll on.
Now that's
Big Mama.
That's a surprise box, not a spider box. There's no spider in there. It's a mouse.
Did I say spider?
You said spider.
No, I said mouse.
No.
I meant to say spider. I meant to say mouse. I meant to say mouse. All right. Well, see, that's the thing. That's why I got this whole legal team here, all these underwriters.
We'll make sure the bill represents that.
Please do. Please do. All right. Are you ready? Is Colin ready?
I'm ready.
Are you nervous?
I'm waiting for Colin to get ready. He's
Okay.
getting the
No
camera,
problem.
but
Take your time.
I'm getting nervous.
Get 'em all.
I'm working the bugs out.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, are we going to show the store?
Oh, no, I didn't. No.
Let's do it anyway. All right, folks, here we go. Here we
Tracy,
are.
get ready.
You're getting ready. You're not going to see the store. We're not going to upset Tracy
We are not.
because we want her happy,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Okay. You're open.
We're open today, and sounds like they're there and they're working. We've got several jobs to do today. there,
Already?
so- yep, we've got plenty to
Advertising
do
works, man.
today. It does.
Right away, they got business.
Oh, you wouldn't believe how often I hear Jim Weller, Dan Gaffney, all those things from people coming in. I see you here, I hear you there, I saw this.
Isn't it
about you.
awful?
It's good. It's good for business.
Isn't it amazing, though, how advertising works?
It really is amazing how advertising works.
You know, it's not like you can run an ad and say, did that ad absolutely work? It's, what is that called? Mind awareness or something
Top
like
of
that?
mind
Top of
awareness,
mind
yep.
awareness.
Yep.
So right top of the mind, right there, just below the hair follicles.
Right. And so, if I was tracking this number that we have on the screen right now.
Oh, the
if that
Facebook
was-
number?
Yeah, if that was a
right.
special number
Right.
there, I probably wouldn't get many calls from it because most people don't pick up the phone. Most people don't use this show as a phone book. They use the internet or even sometimes a phone
Well,
book.
Google. I mean, businesses now are starting to not even advertise their phone number.
Yeah.
I know somebody that purposely says, you know my phone number, or just look it up on Google.
Right, because
Just
they don't want
Google
to
it.
waste their time in the
Right.
ad.
When you're
because
buying
nobody-
advertising, you buy it by the second.
That's right, and nobody uses the radio as a phone book.
That's right.
So
or the
that's-
phone book is a phone book.
Yeah, right. Nobody uses the phone book anymore, but I mean,
All right.
there are some people that do still.
They
use
do.
The phone
Yes,
book,
very
but not
many.
much.
Would you
But
have two or
anyway,
three
Wall
last year?
Service Center. We are open today. Give us a call 422-8110 wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can actually schedule an appointment right there, or you could stop in. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford. One thing I want to hit on, I forgot all
Okay.
about this. I've been needing to mention this.
All right, please do.
We sell propane, and we
I
deliver
keep
propane.
forgetting that.
So you can come,
100-pound
bring your-
cylinders?
We'll deliver up to 100-pound cylinders.
Okay.
And we actually exchange them. So if you've got one, or if you don't have one, we can sell you a new tank, and then we can swap it out from there. So we
Like for a
exchange it.
stove or whatever they need
we
it for?
we actually just did an install down in Laurel, a couple weeks ago, somebody had a stove and they just bought the house and they didn't have a service provider. So we got in there and we put in what's called an automatic changeover regulator. So it switches from one tank to the other. And then when that one goes empty, we come out and we bring a full one and put it in there. And then it just kind of goes
No
back and
kidding.
forth.
No worries. They just all they got to do
worries.
is call you and you take care of it.
Right. Yep. So stop in 220 Northeast Front Street. We can fill your tanks there.
Okay.
Or we can actually deliver it to you, 100-pound cylinders to you, exchange
Really?
them. So, yep.
So, like if somebody has a little 30-pounder for a camper or one for their gas grill, they could come right to the store and you'll fill it.
They can, yep.
We have
Yep.
not talked about that in a long time.
No, we haven't, and we
Okay.
probably should talk about that because it's
Well, even at my house, I have a heater on a propane tank that it's these two infrared these heads.
Yep.
Denise's workshop, and every once in a while we need to get that filled.
yeah. Well, a lot
fact,
of people
I think
actually have
we're at that point.
fireplaces too that they use kind of
Oh,
as
that's
backup, a
right.
gas
Yeah.
fireplace.
Yep.
And they don't want to pay the yearly
Right.
service
Fee on the tank.
because the big gas companies come out and they put this tank in, and those tanks are really expensive.
Yep.
And if you
Or you
buy-
have to commit to buying 400 gallons a year or something like that.
right, and if you had the tank filled one time in 5 years, they haven't made anything close to making their money back on that
For the tank,
that's been
right.
tied up for 5
Right.
years. So anyway,
All
Wall
right.
Service Center, stop in or give us a call. I've wasted enough
Propane.
of your time.
That's okay. Propane 422-8110 or bring your tank in. You fill it. You do fill it right while they wait.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and quickly too.
Quickly. Okay. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Now, Kevin Short has arrived. I hope he was not listening earlier. Was he? No. He's not mad. Good enough. We're good. He's here, folks, and he's in a good mood. And he will sample food. He's here for Dean's Delicious Dishes. Dean's Delicious Dishes is what he's here for. All right. So anyway, Brooks, we're still on the TV side of things?
Yes, we are.
All right. So do we want a phone call? 422-7336.
We can do that, or we can talk about stuff that you have on the
Oh,
table.
okay. I'm going to wait for the radio for that. I want to give something away. I want to give a $10 Weller shopping spree away, just to the first person that gets through on the telephone. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. So be the first one to get through, and we're going to give you $10 shopping spree at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? No other purchase necessary, but we don't mind if you spend more money. 422-7336. We've not had one phone call yet today. All right, you're watching Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show. We do it each and every week. You say, Jim, where are you guys at? We are at Smith's Cafe in Seaford. We're right inside the restaurant. There's people here eating. Good morning. How you doing? There's people eating. There's people coming. They're going. They have takeouts. You can get a piece of cake and go, or you can order breakfast or lunch and take it with you, or you could just come in and sit down and eat. Kevin Short has arrived. He has Debbie with him, and I believe he has another lady with them also. Fortunately, he didn't hear us talking earlier, so that was pretty good. We're prepping for the radio already. I'm pausing. We're back on the radio. Here we go. All right, everybody, you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on. So, Brian, you can have a seat if you want. You can get in the hot seat just for the heck of it. Yep. And I'm going to knock out a couple more commercials. Did I miss anybody? Can I talk about No Nonsense just real quick? Rick Fowler, our good friend there, he supplies us with stuff. He sells us stuff. He fixes our stuff. He's a good man. If you're looking for somebody to buy a computer, a laptop, a tablet, something for the kids or the grandkids, you don't know what you need, you want something new, you want something used, you don't want to spend a lot, or you do want to spend a lot, he will help you out. He sells copiers. He sells gaming systems. He sells monitors, keyboards, tablets, laptops, computers. He's building us like 6 or 8 new computer systems, and Brooks wants this one and this one and that one and that one and this one to take 2 monitors and this one to take 1 monitor, and then he wants them all networked together, and he wants them all to print to the computer or the printer, the copier, and he just does all that. And he's like a genius. He's almost like Brooks. He's like a genius, right?
Very, very, very close.
Very close. So anyway, I'm just saying these electronic guys are pretty smart. So if you need anything, No Nonsense Office Machines is open right now. They're in Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle, right about where Sports at the Beach Complex is. 856 7381, 856 7381. NoNonsenseOffice.com on the web. Like him on Facebook. Look him up. His name's Richard Fowler. You can ask him a question at 10 o'clock at night sometimes and get an answer at 10 o'clock at night. But he's real accommodating. He's real honest. He's real fair. And he's got a great store, new and used. He stands behind what he sells. Check him out. Now, what is next? I've only got one commercial left to do. So in the meantime, can I talk to Senator Brian Pettyjohn?
It works for me.
Does it work for you?
It does work for
All right.
me.
Well, let me see if it works for him. Mr. Pettyjohn?
It works for me.
It
yes.
works for you. So
Absolutely.
good morning to you.
Good morning again.
All right. So anyway, howdy. How are you doing? And did you have breakfast yet?
I did not.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
look, my wife, as soon as I get home, she's
Okay.
making homemade pancakes.
Ooh,
She
my
does-
gosh.
She does pancakes from scratch for my
Really?
daughter. Yeah. It's really for
Okay.
my daughter, but, I can't not eat them as well.
Oh, you're so accommodating.
I am.
Right.
But
Team
they're
spirit.
delicious. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, good. Yeah, I don't blame you with that. So,
No.
but you could maybe take a piece of cake or pie home to her.
No.
No?
Can't
What do you got
that.
now?
Can't do that. No, we're actually having a birthday party for her tonight.
Oh, really?
My wife just turned 40 this week.
No kidding.
Yes. So,
Can we say happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
Kelly, happy birthday. We wish you were here.
Yes.
We would have let you play with the spider box.
It's a mouse box.
Oh my gosh. You're right. It is a mouse box. I'm going to get it right sooner or later by the
No.
time I get done with the show.
No, but
Right.
we're doing a birthday party for her tonight. So as soon as I get home, get breakfast, probably going to go out and
Do some.
get some last minute stuff
Okay.
for the party tonight. But
Excellent.
Yeah, it's reason why I don't want to eat cake.
Okay.
Just my wife makes excellent desserts.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, I think on Monday, she made a homemade bourbon chocolate pecan pie.
Wow.
And it was delicious. It didn't make it to Wednesday.
Okay.
So Wednesday night, she makes 2 more bourbon chocolate pecan pies
Really?
for me as well. So I've had my fill of desserts for a while.
I would say.
Can't do it. I've still got to fit in my clothes. Don't want to have to
Right.
buy all new suits.
That's
and
true.
things like
Blame
that.
it on the dryers, shrinking them.
Blame it on the dry cleaners, but it really doesn't. It's not the truth.
Wow.
But no, I love desserts. I've got a sweet tooth, but
Sounds like you got a good wife that cooks.
I've got a
Takes
excellent
good
wife.
care of you there.
Yes, she does. Yes,
All
she
right.
does. Can't say enough.
Anything else you want to touch on?
No, I mean, again, there's going to be a lot of things that are going on. There's been a lot of hot topic issues in the state government here lately. We've not been in session. That doesn't mean things don't happen. There was the Regulation 225 that a lot of people were talking about.
Do you want to touch on that, or?
Yeah, we can. It was touted as an anti-discrimination regulation for the Department of Education. One of the most controversial pieces of that was that if a student wanted to identify as the opposite sex, the school district, in talking to the child, could make that decision to start calling that child and treating that child as the other gender without notifying the parent, without having that
Right.
parent involved. And I think that was the one thing that really that got people talking about it. It was that you could do that without the parent even being involved in that loop. I mean, something that big.
I think what got overlooked in that, I really do. I think it had good intentions, but I think the people realized that was undermining parental authority.
rights. Yeah, parental
and
authority.
almost against the 10 Commandments. I mean, in other words, you're just saying honor their mother and father, and the school system is saying no.
Yeah.
Deceive your mother and father. In other words,
you had
so
many groups. The school administrator, the School Chiefs Association, came out against it. A lot of the Central Delaware NAACP came out against it. One
I
group
think
that-
it was an oversight. I understand.
It wasn't an oversight. I mean, I looked at the minutes and it was discussed many times.
Well, I mean, Governor Carney is a parent, is he?
He is a parent. Yeah.
I cannot believe that he honestly, in his heart and in his brain, would really want somebody to teach his children to deceive him.
Right.
So that's the part I think that got overlooked. I understand what they're saying. They're saying some parents
Might not be supportive.
Right. But the thing is, the school teachers are not with your kids 24/7, 365 days a year. What do you do when Johnny, who was Betty, has a meltdown in the middle of the summer and they're not at school?
Right.
And mom and dad have no idea what's going on?
Yeah. There are a
So-
lot of scenarios where this was not a good idea. This would not work. This could actually put the child in more danger than if the parents were brought in a counseling environment and talked about this issue and were made aware of what was going on with the child, which I
Right.
think should happen anyway. The parent has to be involved in the upbringing and the rearing of their child. I mean, they
Because-
are the parent.
Because if something goes wrong, who's the state going to hold responsible?
It's going to be the parent.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you're going to teach our kids to lie to us or be deceitful to us?
Right.
And then send them home at the end of the day?
Yeah. So,
so
as I think as a result of I think I heard over 11,000 comments about this. They're kind of dropping back.
11,000 comments.
Yeah, they're dropping back. They're going to reconvene the team that came up with this regulation to begin with in January. So there's going to be further discussions. And one thing that I've told people: don't keep this on your radar. Don't say, "Oh, this is a victory. We can rest easy now. Nothing's going to happen."
Keep asking about it.
Keep asking about it. Participate in the meetings. Before the very last public input meeting is when people really found out about it.
Right.
So don't wait until the last meeting
hour
to get involved and make your voices heard. Get involved in the entire process, from the first meeting when this group is reconvened to the public comment that directly precedes when this regulation will go into effect. Stay involved in the entire process.
Right. Stay a parent, too.
Yeah, this is your kids. This is your kids we're talking about. This
and
is how
talk
they're
to your
educated.
kids. I mean, maybe parents should talk to their kids and just say, look, don't let anybody talk you into keeping secrets from us and teaching you to be deceitful and deceptive and at such an early age, because no employer wants that. No spouse wants that.
No.
So I think it would be horrible for our school system to start teaching our kids deception.
Right. That it's
okay.
That it's
that
okay
it's
to lie to
okay.
your parents. Yes.
In the name of anything to be deceitful. I think that's wrong. And I don't think there was any teachers that would want to be any part of that. I mean, that's unethical.
Yeah.
So I personally think that the governor missed something, never thought about how he would feel if one day his kids said, you told our teachers to teach us to deceive you, and you paid them to do it.
Right.
So, all right, I got a gift I want to give to you for your wife. Will you give her this?
I will give this to Kelly.
Okay,
Yes,
and talk
absolutely.
people into buying some if you would.
We'll do.
All right.
Yeah, I've told people about this before. I mean, I use this a lot. Like you said, I've saved a lot of money.
They are neat.
Yes, they are.
And we're giving all of our money that we get from it to the National MS Society.
Awesome.
So we're
That's
doing
a great
that.
cause.
Okay, now I'm going to let you go if it's okay, unless you had something else. I don't want to.
I'm done.
cut
I'm
you
going to
short.
go home and get my pancakes.
I don't blame you. All right. So happy birthday. Okay.
Thank you, Jim. And
all
if
right.
I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for your friendship and everything, Brian.
Always.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Take care. All right. So Kevin Short, I believe, has his wife with him and maybe a special guest. We're going to get everybody on. I don't know if we are or aren't, but we got a couple minutes of radio left, so I didn't know. So Kevin's here, and I guess he's going to tell me the plan. I think Katie and Brooks have got them all lined up and squared away. Kevin, let me do one more commercial before you get ready. But is it just you, or did you want to have everybody on while we're on the radio? I didn't know.
Let's have Debbie on when we're on the radio. But you can,
okay.
We can bring
well,
her
why
on.
don't you get her on down, because we've only got a few minutes left.
All
But First Class Heating and Air is another one of our good sponsors. And I just want to say that if you need any heating work, it's freezing out and your heater's not working just right, or you haven't had it serviced in a while, or you don't know when you had it serviced, First Class Heating and Air will take care of you. Whether you bought it from them or you bought it somewhere else, they're good people. They sell new systems, of course, if you need that. They service systems. They have maintenance agreements. Anything you want, whatever you need. They offer 24/7 emergency service. So if you need anything that First Class Heating and Air offers, you give them a call. They also offer plumbing, too. So anyway, it's First Class Heating and Air. They're open all the time. They've got 24/7 emergency service. And on top of that, they are locally owned and operated. They have been in business now over 40 years, and they'll do a good job for you. So if you need anything, give them a call. It's 934-8900, 934-8900. First Class HVAC.com on the web, like their Facebook page. And again, if you need heating, air conditioning, plumbing, any types of things like that, if you want to buy a new system, get a quote on something, there's no problem there. I see Sam Wilson has also come in, so Katie's going to get him lined up too. We got a lot to do in the next 5 minutes or so we're going to move right through things. Debbie, I'm going to have you on again. I just wanted to get you on while we were on the radio too. So, but we've got you, we got Kevin, we've got Sam Wilson, and I don't know who else, but we've got just a couple minutes left. So, good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for coming early.
Thank you.
We weren't going to have you on till, 9:30, I think it was?
Yeah.
So we're going to have you on again. I'm just trying to squeeze as much in as I can before 9.
So you're going to reveal what I missed?
Later.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
Not during this valuable radio TV
Okay.
time.
All right,
Sam,
well.
just 1 minute. We're going to have you on, okay? All right. So anyway, Debbie Short, what would you like to talk about at the moment?
I want to talk about our fundraiser that we're having for the Barbara K. Brooks House and needy families, and it's going to be held today at the Roadhouse at Midway.
Midway.
Near Lewis.
So this is a fundraiser?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And one of the big things that we have is we have a raffle for a 3-night stay in a 4-bedroom condo on Houston Street in Dewey Beach.
How do you stay 3 nights in a 4-bedroom room?
Well, you take enough people.
I'm just messing with you. So you've got a raffle for a 3-night stay in a condo that has 4 bedrooms.
On Houston Street in Dewey.
Houston Street in Dewey.
Dewey
That
Beach.
sounds like right
Yes,
downtown.
It is. It is
Wow.
right in the thick
Oh,
of
she's going to
things.
take our picture. Let's smile pretty.
There we go.
Right in the
Okay,
thick
here
of
we go.
things There.
Kevin, do your best.
Okay.
Okay, so that's being raffled off today.
Right, today.
Tonight? Today?
Tonight at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yes.
All right, is that when
So-
the raffle is?
Yes, the raffle will be held at 9, and we're going to have a silent auction. We have a lot of things going on, and
So you're trying to raise some money.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to raise money to help some families and to help.
So
the
if people
ladies who
come
are in
out
my
and
house.
eat, can they eat?
Yes, they can eat, and a portion of the proceeds are going to be donated to the house.
Okay.
And the homeless project that we've taken on, and we have some gift cards and gift baskets.
And that's all in the silent auction stuff.
Yes,
Can people just come right in and say, I'd just like to make a donation?
absolutely.
Is that okay?
That's great. Yeah, that'd
All right.
be great.
Now, we're going to have you back on
Okay.
again. Are you going to hang out a little bit?
I'm going to have breakfast.
Okay,
with
so if you're listening on the radio and you say, what did she say? How do I get that? That would make a great gift for somebody. I want to go and bid on that or check this out or have dinner there and at the same time maybe bid on some of the silent auction items because you're going to be there yourself.
I will.
So
I
people
will.
can learn about
Yes.
all of this.
Yes, I will be there with the lady who put it all together. Her name is Crystal Baldwin, and she's from
Oh,
Bethany
Crystal
Beach.
Baldwin.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to learn more, Debbie's going to be with us. We're going to switch over after we get off of the radio. We're going to stay right on My Cozy TV or my Facebook page so people can do that. Kevin, did you want to say anything about this auction or
No,
the food
just,
or how wonderful Debbie is or
she is wonderful, and the house could use all the help it can get. So
okay.
So come out and support her.
All right.
Thank
And we're
you.
going to have you on again.
Okay.
And we're going to talk more in detail and then we'll tell everybody what we talked about Kevin earlier today.
I missed that.
Oh, you did miss it because you're in a good mood. It'll be funny when we do it. We'll all laugh.
Okay, good.
Okay, it'd be
good.
easier to explain it to you on TV.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
I'm going to stop for right now. I'm going to switch over to Sam Wilson if that's okay.
Thank you.
And thank you. And please eat freely, okay? They'll allow you to buy all you want today. Sam, can you come on around if you could, please? Take your time. Hurry up. No problem. This is our friend Sam Wilson, county councilman, good friend of mine. Well, you're looking more youthful every day. I don't see as much as I used to. But have a seat if you can, and we're gonna ask you all kinds of county council related questions. No, we're not. We're just gonna say hi to you if that's okay. So this is Sam Wilson, everybody. Brooks, did I miss anything that needs to be done before 9 o'clock? Okay, and we're going to have Debbie Short and Kevin Short back on in a little while, but in the meantime, we're going to talk to Sam Wilson. Are you good? Okay, there we go. All right.
It's easy to pull the table.
I
right?
can see that.
Slide it.
Look at there. Look at her. She's going to take our picture right there. That's Katie, our executive producer. All right, Sam Wilson, county councilman. Would you rather hold a microphone or
How you
what
doing?
works for you?
How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing real good. It's the blue one, okay? Nope, he's good. They say you're good.
Actually, I used to go to Gideon's at by 9 o'clock on Saturday mornings.
You do.
But the day that Gideon's said last week we're having a special meeting at 11 o'clock. So
Oh, really?
So
So
I-
they gave you the opportunity to come here.
so my wife's gonna get her hair done in Seaford.
Really?
She always goes over to Seaford to get her hair done. So I said I'll drive you over.
Really?
I said, well, I'm in Seaford. I think I'll sit down and see Jimmy.
All right. Well, you're here. So your wife is getting her hair done right now?
She sure is.
Where do you get your hair done?
I don't want to go the same place you go.
Your wife does it?
You make too wide a part on it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding you.
Oh, who does your hair?
Well, Laura Lynn did it for a long time.
She did.
Then she had a heart attack, and I lost her. And
Yep.
and now my neighbor does it.
Okay.
Actually, she does it. She has a beauty shop hair shop up in Milford, and she stopped by and cuts my hair.
Okay.
She actually only lives about half a mile from me,
All right.
so I get a chance.
Just checking.
I knew her mom and dad for a long time.
All right.
So I called her up and asked her. So her name's Laura. So it's Laura.
Easy to remember, huh?
Yeah. One was Lorraine, and the other's Laura. So here we go.
Right.
That's almost a tongue twister, isn't it?
It is. So how are you doing?
I'm doing much better, thank you.
You look well.
Well, don't let that deceive you.
Oh, okay. Don't let the looks deceive me. All right. You keeping the county council thing moving?
I keep things moving.
Okay. And so what's your family doing for the holidays?
Well, I always hate. Sometimes I wait up last minute. I always go shopping last minute. So I'm going to use this for excuse for do our own shopping.
Oh, okay.
I don't get around too well.
Okay. Well,
I still get around pretty good, but I'm very fortunate. You know,
yeah, you are. You are very fortunate.
God's really blessed me in a marvelous way.
He has.
For somebody 2 years ago was flat on his back,
Yeah.
couldn't get out of the nursing home, and here it is. Here I am 2 years later, up and walking.
And how long ago did you have heart surgery?
That's about 3 years ago.
So you had heart surgery and
Open heart surgery.
open heart surgery.
And I had 5 bypasses.
Wow. And then, was it a year later or 6 months later you had a stroke?
No, it was about a year and a half later.
Year and a half later.
Yeah.
Well, I would say you have done remarkable. So, are you working around the farm?
Not much help, I don't think the boys think.
Okay.
I have all I can do to get up on the combine.
Okay.
Or get
Up on the combine?
Yeah, that's what I did the day before I had a stroke.
Really?
I climbed up down the combine at least a dozen times that
Gosh.
day, all day long. I was up down the combine.
Maybe you just need to slow down a little bit.
I have all my leg doesn't even bend from my knee down,
Okay.
including my ankle. My ankle won't even bend
From the stroke?
from the stroke.
Really?
It won't bend. I
The
tried-
muscles just won't
and
pull.
I've gone to exercise all the time to the chair center and ride a daggone bike, and I still can't get my leg to bend.
No kidding.
I sometimes go 3 times a week. I still can't get it to bend. It wants to bend, but I sit down, and as I sit down here, you see it, I can bend, but I have to pick my leg up
The muscles don't work.
and take the other foot and pull around where I want it.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
yeah, it does work.
Well, how's Helen doing?
It's wonderful she even puts up with it.
Now, you said it first, but let me elaborate. You definitely have a wonderful wife. You married up very well.
I did. I tell her that all the time. She married up.
Oh, and she just lets you
And
say that.
I always tell her when you got the best, why go for
Right.
go for rest.
Right. Well, she does a good job. So she's getting her hair done.
Sure is.
You got any trips coming up or anything?
I always have to kid her a little bit when she gets home. I said, I thought you ain't got your hair done today.
Oh my gosh, Sam. You have to say things like, Helen, your hair has never looked so beautiful.
I'm glad you went.
I'm glad you went. I wouldn't say that.
I'm glad I stopped by.
Please, let me pay for it. All right.
I'm glad I stopped by and talked to you.
She's got her hands full with you.
So you can tell me what I should say to my wife.
Mm-hmm. Always edify. If she asks if this looks good on me, say, honey, if you love it, it looks great. In other words, you can't say yes or no. You got to just stay neutral on that kind of
Well, I
stuff.
heard him talk here on CBS a while ago about Roy Moore had been kicked twice out of the law court. Of course, the reason he's kicked out of law court because of the 10 Commandments. He refused to take 10 Commandments off the wall, and I never did say anything wrong with 10 Commandments when you got say thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not kill, or I think you used the thought a while ago about 10 Commandments. What you were talking about earlier?
Well, I was just talking about the new thing where they're teaching kids to deceive and lie to their parents, and the teachers are going to be forced to help them with this. I think that's, teaching kids to not honor thy parents.
That's exactly right. There's a lot of things in 10 Commandments that we should follow, regardless.
Oh, no doubt.
Regardless if it's in the Bible or not. But knowing the atheists that we got in this country today, and there's two or three makes a lot of noise. Of course, years ago we used to say the Lord's Prayer all the time, and now we're stuck. We ended up in the court over that about 8 years ago.
Yep.
We had some atheists, I guess as far as I'm concerned, an atheist, that didn't want us to say the Lord's Prayer because they didn't want to mention because they're afraid Jesus Christ was involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you can't dare say Jesus Christ anymore. So it's
Mm-hmm.
what's our country done? It's gone backwards as far as I'm concerned.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Then we're just talking a while ago. What's the problem with the governor? Maybe he ought to read the Bible a little more about what Jesus Christ says. about how to honor your parents and honor your.
Well, I think it was an oversight. I'm going to give him. I do not believe our governor would want to pay school teachers to tell his children deceive your mother and father. I don't believe it. I wouldn't believe it.
I believe I speak out too fast here sometimes.
Well, I'm going to let you go, to be honest with you. So
I think it's a good idea. Throw me out as soon as you can.
yeah. Where's that big hook, everybody? Get him out of here. All right, Sam, we're going to let you go, though, anyway, because I got to wrap up a couple things, and I've only got a minute left.
I was really here looking for that spider's trap.
Oh, here it is right here, young man.
So that's what you said.
Right there.
Yeah.
For $15, it can be yours.
I saw it once before. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sam. God bless you. Have a good weekend. And
You do the same.
Merry Christmas, okay? You okay? What are we doing?
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. We're done with the radio, so everybody, thank you very much. Have a good weekend, and start watching right now on my Facebook page and My Cozy TV. We're continuing on till 10 o'clock. All right, everybody, we are here at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, okay? So if you want to come on down, make your way down. The food is great. There's a lot of people here, and we're going to be talking to Kevin and Debbie Short a little bit more. We're going to reveal to Kevin what we were talking about earlier. A lot of you did hear it, a lot of you didn't. But anyway, if you need anything in the food line, whether you want to get takeout, whether you want to get some cakes or pies or anything like that, just come right on down to Smith's Cafe in Seaford. I think we're going to talk to Colin Walls now about Walls Service Center because they're open, and I don't know if we're going to show the cameras of what's going on there or not. That's a big mystery, because I'm not sure if they really want to do that. I think Tracy would rather them not turn the cameras on, but I think Colin are saying, no, this will make for some good TV. So anyway, there's a lot of people here. A lot's going on. So you're watching Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to do some giveaways in just a few minutes. So if you would hit the share button. Man, I forgot that all morning long. Hit the share button on Facebook if you would. And that's that. Colin, what's going on?
Well, it is a little bit nasty outside, but it's
I
raining.
haven't looked out. Is it raining
Seaford,
now?
It's raining right here, and,
Okay.
and the parking lot is clear. The roads are clear. I would say if you have the ability to drive in the rain, then get down here to Smith's Cafe, because weather like this really affects a business like a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to make sure it has as little impact as possible.
Well,
with
I'll buy
Smith's
their
Cafe.
breakfast if they come down and get on the air with me before
talk to you
10.
about it? Really?
Yeah, all I want's a little report.
Up to $10, right?
Up to $10.
So
right.
you're saying you've got a $10 gift card you will give them.
If they'll just come have breakfast first and sit down with me and tell me how it was.
Wow. That's
Yep.
a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal. All right, so Walls Service Center is open, and everybody's busy,
Yeah.
and things are going on, and you're saying, hey, come on in if you got something you need done, see if we got time to do it.
At Wall Service Center, yes,
Right.
absolutely. And I also want to mention propane again. So we
Propane,
do
I
sell
forgot about
propane
that.
at Wall Service Center, and we can fill your tanks. You can bring them into us, and however big a tank you have, we can pretty much fill it for you.
Okay.
But if it's not your tank, then we can't fill it for you. So, meaning if
Wait
it's
a
got
minute, how does
another
that
gas
understand?
company's name on
Oh,
it.
I got you. Okay, it has to be a tank you own.
Right.
Well,
We
that makes
can't
sense
fill
to me.
somebody
okay.
else's tank, so-
Absolutely, right.
Just because they own that tank,
Right.
And they don't want us filling their tanks, and I
Okay.
understand that.
Makes
so
sense
anyway,
to me.
But if you have a say you have a gas fireplace and you filled that thing up one time since you've had the gas fireplace,
Right.
and it's been years, and every year you're getting a fee, a service fee
On your tank.
from the company. Well, that service fee, I mean, they need to pay for that tank somehow.
And I totally understand that.
Right, because they're bringing you out a new tank, which is a lot of money. I know how much them tanks cost. They're very
But in
expensive.
some circumstances, it's probably cheaper to just do it the way you're talking about doing it.
Right, and so the way we do it is you buy a 100-pound tank from us.
Right.
Or if you already have one.
That's
then-
yours.
Yeah, that's yours. And it's got to be in good shape. I mean,
Right.
it can't be a bad tank.
Right,
But what we do is we'll exchange it. So when yours is empty, we'll bring you a full one.
right.
So, and it's that simple.
You'll bring it right to their house.
We'll bring it right to their house.
Do you hook it up?
We don't really get into the hookup stuff. I
Okay,
mean,
you
that's
just drop
not-
it off.
Right, yeah.
Tank
so-
for tank.
Yep, tank for
Okay.
tank. So we'll set it right up there and all that. And
Okay.
So that's what we do. I mean, Wall Service Center, you can give us a call, 422-8110 for that.
So they call up and say, how do they know what size tank they have? They just maybe tell you how many inches tall it is or something?
They could probably do that. A lot of people know that they have a 100-pound
Okay,
tank.
so they call up and say, I got a
If they own
100-pound
the
tank.
tank themselves, yeah.
Right, okay. But let's say somebody has a tank and every year they're paying a fee
Mm-hmm.
to their company and they're like saying, okay, how do I stop this?
Mm-hmm.
So what do? They go buy a tank or you can sell them a tank?
We can sell them a tank.
Okay.
Or they could buy the tank if they want. I mean, I would prefer that we sell them the tank just because we know that it's the right tank that
Okay.
works for
So
us.
somebody could call you up if they wanted to stop paying tank rental
Mm-hmm.
and buy a tank full of propane, and you'll drop it off, and they hook it up and go to town.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And that would save them money if they're paying any. Because if you're paying a tank rental, you're not buying enough propane
Right. And
for
so,
the company that owns the tank.
right, and you've just got that propane sitting there, all year long.
Right.
Year after year, and you're not using that. So most likely it means you've got too big of a tank.
Too big of a tank or not a big enough need.
Not a big enough need.
Not
right?
a big
Yeah.
enough. You
Yeah,
need to
Wall
increase
Service
your
Center.
propane need.
Wall
All
Service
right.
Center, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web.
All right. Now, we are ready for a phone call. We're ready for, can Scotty talk to us maybe? Just curious, just trying to get somebody. We got Dean's Delicious Dishes coming up here in a little bit. What do we got? Kevin Short going to be on with Debbie, or Debbie without Kevin? I don't know how to handle that one. So we want to make sure Kevin gets her. We want to make sure Debbie gets her money's worth out of this. In other words, so we might get. I don't know. So anyway, we need a phone call is what we need. We haven't had a phone call yet today. Do the phones even work is the question.
I tested them. They work.
What do you say?
They were tested.
Maybe in a minute. Well, Debbie, whenever you're ready, we're ready. All right? Because we have to keep somebody in this seat. It is an FCC requirement. So we are trying to make sure that we don't waste any time. I do want to say we are selling the heck out of Scotch tape, are we not?
We are, yes.
All right, so I want to tell everybody about our Scotch tape special because you're not going to find this deal anywhere. Here it is. It is Scotch tape. It's transparent, okay? So we believe in transparency, all right? So this is Scotch tape. You get 2 rolls. Now, the first thing you're asking me is, how wide is it? That's the first thing people want to know. This is not your half-inch wide Scotch tape. This is 3/4 of an inch wide Scotch tape. Brand new, okay? 2-pack, $1 for a package of 2. What's that come out to each, Brooks?
I wasn't paying attention.
All right, it's 50 cents a roll, everybody. 50 cents a roll. Debbie, you can come on down. We got to keep somebody right in this seat, and you're next. You're our next victim. So anyway, Scotch tape, 2-pack, $1, okay? 2-pack of Scotch tape for $1. And then we've got these buttons. Do we have a caller? Okay, but we don't have Scotty, right? All right, so anyway, we have a phone call. We're ready for this phone call. Go.
Good morning, Jim.
Hello?
Good morning, Jim.
What's that?
It's Snooky.
Snooky. How's Snooky doing?
Oh, I've been looking at you on TV, and you couldn't get nobody to call you. I broke down. I don't talk too good, but I don't want to get you a call. And wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
How you been? How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm making it.
All right. And what's the weather like over there on Route 1?
It rains up a little bit. It ain't not bad. The highway clean. You get where you want to go.
Get where you want to go. What are you doing today?
Oh, I got some paperwork to do. You know how it is. You all the time got paperwork to do.
What's Pat doing today?
Pat is going to get her hair done, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know,
And-
the weather got to be pretty.
Are you doing her hair for her?
No, I would mess it up so that you wouldn't know what's going on.
It'd be something to talk about, wouldn't it?
Right.
All right. Well, I wish you both a Merry Christmas. How are we looking today?
Not bad. You look good. A couple of times I see 2 of you. I don't know if me or the TV.
Oh, no, you've heard of like a double chin? That's
Yeah.
a double Jim.
Yep.
But that's better than double gin, okay? That's
You
better.
done a good job.
All right. Well, we're going to wish you Merry Christmas, and I guess I'll see you when I see you, okay?
Okay, Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that's our friend Snooky. Do you know Snooky?
I do. Snooky from Milton?
Yeah, Snooky from Milton.
Snooky from Milton. I
Yeah.
believe I do know
That's
him.
Mrs. Vent's husband.
Okay, Snooky.
Snooky.
Vent.
And he
I
doesn't
know-
doesn't do hair.
I know who he does know. He knows my brother-in-law, Leonard
Really?
Brooks. Yes, I
All
know
right.
he knows him.
Would you let Kevin do your hair?
I ask him all the time, and he always says,
You're
"No,
kidding
thank
me."
you." I do.
Really?
Is that fact or
Oh,
not?
we're taking a picture. Here we go. All right. You do ask him to do your
I
hair,
ask him
really?
all the time. I say,
And he won't
"Will
do
you
it?"
do my hair?" And he says, "Not tonight, dear."
Will he massage your feet?
He would do that. Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to teach my grandkids to take my boots off and my socks and massage my feet,
Oh.
and they won't have nothing to do with it. I'm
Here-
trying to give Denise a break.
Here's what you do.
What's that?
You have a contest.
To see-
Children love contests.
Okay.
You get on this foot, you get on this foot, and I'll tell you who's doing the best job. And there's a reward
I
at
don't
the
think
end.
I can sell them on it.
I don't know, Jim. You're pretty persuasive.
But I got some new grandkids coming along
There
here,
you
so
go. There you go. Bring them up right. Bring 'em
All
up.
right,
Start 'em
yeah,
early.
you start them early. I
Start 'em
didn't start the other ones young enough. All right, so anyway, Debbie, you're involved in. Just start us from scratch. Is that okay?
All
Pretend
right.
like none of us know what you do.
Okay.
Okay.
So I operate a women's recovery house in Georgetown, Delaware, to help women who are in recovery from all sorts of life's addictions.
Okay, so
And-
any type of recovery.
Any type of recovery.
Okay.
And we provide support to them, housing, safe, sober living housing.
Okay.
For them.
They stay right there,
They stay there,
24/7.
They live there, and they work, and they are learning how to transition from that life of addiction or oppression to
Right.
a productive life.
Right.
And so that's what we're doing at the Barbara K. Brooks Transition
All
House.
right.
And, and that house needs a lot of support.
Right,
It takes a
and
lot.
financial support.
A lot of financial
I mean, you got
support, that's
people that
correct.
do things like cut the grass or do
Right.
this or do that, but you also have bills.
Yeah, we do. There's
You know, there's
insurance,
maintenance,
there's
electric.
there's cable,
Right.
cable, internet, and
Everything.
et cetera, et cetera. Taxes.
All right. Taxes.
Mr. Sam Wilson is here.
Yep,
We have to pay
taxes.
taxes.
Okay.
And so we do get a lot of support from the community. But one of the things that one of our very dear supporters, Crystal Baldwin from Bethany
Okay.
Beach, it came on her heart that she wanted to do a fundraiser to support the house and needy families this Christmas holiday season. So she approached me and said, "Hey, Debbie, what do you think?" And I said, we would love to be a part of helping the community as well as helping the women of the house. So she put together it's just a fundraiser. We're not
Right.
calling it a dine and donate, but you come to the Roadhouse, you can eat
Or not eat.
or not eat. And you
Right.
can come, and we're going to have a silent auction. We have lots of support from the community.
So you
for
got
different
things to auction off.
items. Yeah.
Can you
like-
name a couple
sure.
things?
We have TGI Friday has supported us with a gift certificate to eat there.
Okay.
Bethany Florist has given us some gift certificates, and a company called Paisley Moon down in Bethany, which is a little gift shop.
Oh, really?
They have
Gift
donated
certificate.
to us.
Okay.
And then we have some gift baskets donated from Starbucks, Pepperidge
Okay.
Farm, an essential oils basket. Bethany Beach Books has given us a basket of books.
Really?
So, and the Community Bank in Lewis gave us a really nice donated.
Is
nice
this Community
basket.
Bank Delaware?
It is.
Okay,
It
just
is.
checking.
It is in Lewis, the Lewis branch.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have some framed prints, Yankee candles, stuffed animals. We even have a remote controlled drone.
No kidding.
And the and jewelry, some nice little jewelry sets, earrings and necklaces. So
Really?
great time for people to come out and
Do some Christmas shopping.
some Christmas
At a
shopping.
silent auction.
At a silent
Have some
auction.
food if they want.
benefit some people who are in
So a
need.
percentage of the bill from anybody's dinner would go be a donation.
I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't know if
Okay.
they're going to do a percentage or just
Okay.
a flat fee. I don't
Okay.
have the
Something.
detail on that.
There's a
Something.
benefit.
Yeah, there's a benefit.
So
right.
go there for dinner.
Right.
Bid on some silent auction items.
Right.
And then there is a grand. Is
Yes,
this
a
a
grand
silent or
raffle.
live auction? This thing.
It's silent auction.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, buy some tickets, drop it in the thing
Right.
that you want to win, and then we'll draw them at 9 p.m.
Okay.
9 p.m. tonight.
Well,
We'll be
that's a
drawing on
Chinese
Facebook.
auction.
Well, okay. But we're also going to have where you sign the
Silent.
sheets,
Yep,
too.
that's a silent auction.
The
Yep,
silent
okay.
auction. So I didn't want to
And
get
then there's a
descriptive,
silent
just-
silent Chinese auction.
Well, I didn't
I don't know
want to
what that
say
is.
Chinese auction because you know some people get sensitive about.
Oh,
that
I didn't
kind
know
of
that.
stuff. Well,
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
don't want to be.
Okay, well, I'm not sensitive. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm good. If you're worried about me, I'm good.
So the big grand prize is a 3-night stay in a 4-bedroom condo on Houston Street in Dewey.
About when can you use that?
Well, you can use it just about any time. There's a few blackout periods.
Right, probably real
maybe
hot
holiday
weekends. Right,
I don't think
right.
they're gonna donate from Memorial Day or Labor Day, but
Right.
I think there's summer weeks available. There's all kinds, all sorts of times. There's not a lot of restrictions on that.
Did Kevin just say my hair's out of place?
I don't know what he's trying to say. What are you
Oh,
trying
I'm
to say?
not sure. He's lonely. He misses you.
He misses me. I know. I miss him too.
All right. He's saying talking to the microphone to both of
Oh,
us.
is he? Okay, I'm sorry. Is that what he's saying?
That's why I have a grip on it. I
Okay.
want to get it right.
I'm sorry.
Because when he's around, I get nervous.
Yeah. Well, he's
Because the last thing I want to do is not use this professional quality equipment unprofessionally. Okay?
Jim.
All right, so you got a big event tonight.
We do.
Is she wanting to come on?
Now,
Oh, good. Hold on just a couple minutes, all right? All right.
The last thing I want to say is I know that there are people who are concerned about the weather, but we came from Georgetown to Seaford. Roads are beautiful. Roads are clear. The scenery is lovely. Just get out and look at the snow on the trees. It's really pretty.
Yep.
But don't worry about the travel. Be cautious.
Be cautious.
Be cautious.
But
But
come
the
on
roads
out.
aren't icy. There's no snow on the roads. Everything will be fine. So we
What
plan
time?
to see everybody tonight. 3 to 9. We'll be
3
there
to
from
9.
3 to 9. Yeah.
So it can be a come and go thing. Come bid on some
come
stuff
in.
and go
Right.
or whatever.
And then tune into Facebook and
Oh, tune in where to Facebook?
well, I don't even know the answer to
Well,
that.
that's a good question.
I
Can
will-
they follow Debbie Short?
They can. The Barbara K. Brooks Transition
Okay,
House.
they
How
can
about
do that. Barbara K. Brooks Transition House. So
On Facebook,
all right,
yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do
All
it
right,
that
so
way.
go there
Okay.
for updates
Right.
and maybe some pictures. Who knows?
That's right.
But 3 to 9 tonight at the
Right.
Roadhouse Restaurant in Lewis or
right.
Rehoboth or Midway or wherever
Right,
it is.
Midway.
It's only one of them. It's right there on the corner.
Only one.
All right, and you can have dinner. Something gets donated from that. You can bid on some items that gets donated, and hang out and fellowship, or just come and
That's
go,
right.
whatever you need to do.
Exactly.
Was there anything else you wanted to say?
I don't think so. I think we covered it.
I don't want to cut you short.
Okay. No, I'm good.
I just want to cut you off.
Okay.
Is that all right?
I'm ready.
All right. Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
Jim.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Are you
Thanks.
going to watch Kevin when he comes on?
I am. I'm
Okay.
I'm so anxious to hear what this is that you
Oh.
talked about.
And not only that,
Yeah.
whenever he speaks, it's such wisdom. I'm in awe.
Always.
You haven't seen that yet.
Always.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks a lot.
thanks, Jim.
All right. So we have somebody that is going to give us a review of eating at Smith's Cafe. Come on down. Here we go. So this is a live testimony. We've had a lot of people come and go here, and we meet people that actually eat here every day. We meet people that eat here 3 times a day, 2 times a day. So, young lady, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware.
Yes.
Been here a long time?
40-some years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you move here or were you
I
born
moved here from Dagsboro.
Dagsboro, big move, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
big move.
Yes, but not stressful.
She's taking our picture here. Just one second. That's Katie. And what would inspire somebody to move from Dagsboro to Seaford?
A job.
A job. Well, that's a key element. Jobs, schools, things like that usually affect
Yeah.
people. All right, have you already had breakfast?
We did have breakfast.
And what
yes.
did you have?
We had the special 222,
222.
the cinnamon French toast, eggs, and sausage.
And how was it?
It was excellent. I've never
Excellent.
had a bad meal here.
Oh, so you've ate here more than once?
Yes.
All right. And what are some other things you've had at Smith's Cafe?
We've had their coconut shrimp.
Ooh, I love that.
That's really good too.
It is.
Their salad bar is always fresh and
Yep,
good.
and their soups
chicken
are good.
Salad, their soups are excellent.
Have you had any of the other seafood? Have you had a crab cake yet?
I have had a crab cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know their burgers start out not frozen?
I do know that.
Yep, I kind of like that.
Yes.
Have you had the Krabby Burger yet?
No.
Okay. It's not even actually on the menu, but it's crab meat. So it starts out on the bottom, a piece of bread.
Yes.
The burger, cheese, another piece of bread, crab meat, cheese, another piece of bread, and then they smush it down like a grilled cheese sandwich. Real good. Okay?
Okay.
No like it?
There's something about mixing that just doesn't appeal to
Oh,
me.
just try it once anyway. All
Okay,
right.
I'll try it once.
All right. Well, we're going to give you a $10 Smith's Cafe gift card
Thank you.
for your review,
Thank you very much.
unless you'd rather have a Ducky and Car Wash one. Which would you rather have? Or I'll give you a third choice. A Weller's discount card, which is discounts to all those different businesses for all of 2018. She's holding tight to that one.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
Could I advertise something?
Tell me it's not a business.
No, it is not. It's a church.
Oh, yes, you can.
Laurel Wesleyan Church on
Okay.
alternate 13.
Alternate
Is
13.
having their children's choir and nativity tomorrow, if the Lord will let the weather hold out.
Okay.
2 services.
What
9
times?
9
Okay.
o'clock in the morning and 10:45.
So come on out tomorrow morning, Sunday
Yes.
morning at 9 o'clock,
Yes.
and then 10:45.
Yes.
You can come to one, or are you allowed to come to both?
You are, and in between we have hot coffee and
Oh,
good,
really?
Good treats to sample.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And some good fellowship.
Yes,
right.
excellent fellowship.
All right. And this is your church, I take it.
This is my
You've
church.
really lit up.
Yes.
You're smiling
yes.
more than you did when you talked about the food.
I'm very happy.
Wow.
We were worried about the weather last night, and I told somebody that God had the plan, and if He wanted us to do this, He would make it possible.
Make it work.
And when I got up this morning, He had.
Yep. And, we just want to encourage people when you go out, drive responsibly,
Yes,
but
be
at the
careful.
same time, still go out.
Yes, please go out.
Get out and about.
Yes.
So that's
Go out
tomorrow
and
morning
enjoy
at
it.
your
Yes,
church?
Yes.
Okay.
9 and 10:45.
And the name of the church again?
Laurel Wesleyan.
All right. Does it have a Facebook or website?
It does have a Facebook,
All right.
laurelwesleyan.org.
LaurelWesleyan.org.
Yes.
How do you spell Wesleyan?
WESLEYAN.
Is that correct, Brooks? He has no idea. All right. Have you been going there long?
Yes, probably 13, 14.
Really?
Years. Yes.
What's your pastor's name?
Pastor Scott Kahn,
Really?
Scott and Jackie. Yes.
Really? Are they good people?
They are very good.
Do they
people.
start trouble or stir up trouble or?
No, they don't.
Okay,
As a matter
good.
of fact, they stay as far away from that as they possibly can.
All right. Well,
That's what we
anything else?
Nothing at all.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
All
Have a
right. Take
blessed
care.
day.
Yep. Take care. Have a blessed day too. All right, everybody. So you're listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. We are right here inside Smith's Cafe, and that was a review. So if you want to get on down here and have breakfast, it's that simple. You just sit down with me, tell me how things went, and I'll give you a $10 gift card for your review. So anyway, and I gave the gift card after the review, if you noticed. Okay, so just to make sure. No, I just want an honest review. But anyway, when you deal with food, it's always nice when you get a nice hot meal. So I did want to remind everybody, kids eat free on Saturday until noon, okay? And everybody is busy. That's why we have a hard time getting somebody from Smith's on here. I'm supposed to have somebody every half an hour. So anyway, I want to tell you that we're here at Smith's Cafe. The food is moving. Now, Mondays, 10% off for all teachers all day, and kids eat free after 3. Wednesdays, 10% off senior citizens. Thursday is free desserts, okay? Tuesday is 10% off veterans and active military, and Friday is 10% off for healthcare providers. So as you can see, every day they have specials, and you go to Smith's Cafe on Facebook, like the page, click on notifications, and that way you'll always know what's going on at Smith's Cafe. I talked about the Scotch tape, and somebody asked me, are they new or are they used? Okay, let me just be very specific here. This is a brand new package of Scotch transparent tape, okay? Scotch, not Scots. It's not Scots transparent tape. It's Scotch, like Scotch, okay? Scotch transparent tape. 2 rolls, so you want to know how many there is? There's 2 of them. They're in one package, okay? And they're $1 for a package of 2 rolls. And people are saying, I don't understand how so cheap. Okay, how so cheap? Here's how come. Because I bought a boatload or a truckload of them, and I want to get rid of them. I'm sure I'm losing money. I just want them to go bye-byes, okay? All right, we talked about the spider box.
It's not a spider box.
Man, am I going to get it right once?
Probably not.
You open it up like this, and a mouse comes out. Here we go. It's a mouse box. All right, there he is. See? Comes out, gets you right on the finger. $15 for these. Very well made. You can see it. So, anyway, there it is. $15 if anybody wants one. We've got them for sale. Then we've got our daily bread. This is another item that's pretty popular at Weller's. It actually looks like a little loaf of bread, right?
Yep.
And it has about, 240 little cards in it. And there's something written on both sides. So they have like 120 different scripture verses. Okay, scripture cards. So anyway, it's kind of a nice little thing. You get it for somebody around the office to put it on their desk or something like that. And we've got these for what? $4.
$4, yeah.
At Weller's in Bridgeville. Now, can I talk about the big heater?
Sure.
All right, you want to tell me what it is?
It is a 1,000 watt infrared heater that has a remote and a timer. It has a thermostat on it as well. And you just plug it in. It has these infrared tubes, and then it has a blower. That
Oh, this one
forces
has a
the air out.
broken box. Is that optional?
That is optional. Yes.
Okay, let me turn the box around. Leave it to me to put the wrong side up. All right, so anyway, this is a 1,000-watt infrared heater.
That's correct.
Now, I'm learning a lot about infrared technology. Spanish, what's that mean? Where are you getting Spanish at? I don't know. Is that Spanish? Yes. I thought it was Portuguese. All right, let me turn it around to the other side.
It's got both languages on it.
Where's the Portuguese? Is this Portuguese?
That's English.
English, all right. This is the English side, all right? So if you live in a Spanish household, one side of the heater heats Spanish, the other side of the heater eats English, okay? It's that simple. It's a 1,000-watt heater, comes with a remote control. I have 2 of these in my house, and we use it all the time. So here's what this is really good for. It's infrared heat, so it heats objects, not air, okay? So Denise and I, if we're watching TV or a movie, we like it a little bit warmer, but we don't feel like turning the thermostat up and heating the whole house that much warmer. So we use one of these. 5 or 10 minutes, it's nice and toasty in there, in other words. So operates real cheap, very energy efficient. My son Jimmy now, he'll move it from room to room to try to get his electric bill to only be $30 if he can. So anyway, he uses this much more than he uses his whole system. But anyway, this is called a Comfort Zone infrared heater. You see them on TV, you see them at the big box stores, $147, $129, $115. We just want to liquidate them. $80.
That's a
$80.
great deal.
They're not used. They're brand new, full manufacturer's warranty. They come with a remote control. I work at a building where my daughters work, and they have one in their office. They really like it because that way, again, they can have their office just a little bit warmer than we decide to have the whole rest of the building.
So I can tell you, I own one personally myself, and I have an office in my basement.
Okay.
That's not heated. So I bought one of those and put it in my office, and set it at a lower temperature and leave it plugged in all winter long, and it makes my office.
Isn't it
comfortable.
amazing?
And-
But
and-
here's-
and it's fighting against block walls,
Right.
a basement that normally.
But
would
it's
stay
not
cold.
heating. It's
But
heating
not-
objects.
Exactly.
It's heating
So it
the
keeps
carpet on the
room
floor. It's
warm.
heating your chair, desk, whatever. In other words, now we sell a big version of this
Yes.
called a Val 6. You've
Yes, we
sold a
do.
lot of these recently, I
Yeah,
noticed.
over the last couple of days.
Yes, a Val 6 heater burns diesel or kerosene, so it's not for inside your home, okay?
No.
But this is for inside of a shop, like Wall Service Center. If he wanted a heater like a Val 6, it would heat all the objects in the shop, the cars, the lifts, the floor, things like that. And then when he opens the garage door, he doesn't lose his heat because all those things continue to radiate heat. Now, we sell those in many different sizes. Is that right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We have a video. Is it on our website?
Yeah.
Where it's snowing. And it's literally drying the ground as the snow hits the ground.
That's correct.
Okay, and then we have another video where it's raining.
And it's drying
and
the
it's
ground.
steaming.
Yeah.
The ground is steaming. So if you want to see one of these electric ones in operation, we have them at the store in operation.
Yep.
If you want to see a
Val 6.
Val 6, we've got some of them with fuel in them.
Yes.
Okay. Now, infrared heat. Here's what else I learned about it. I bought a new sauna. Okay? The sauna I bought is infrared heat. And it's very, very efficient. And it heats up rather quick, and it operates very, very affordably. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need a heater, a small heater for $80, if you need a big heater like a Val 6, if you want to talk about heaters, stop into Weller's in Bridgeville and let us at least show you what we got. Is that right?
Yep, and just a little plug on the Val 6s.
Yes.
If you saw the Eagles-Seahawks game last Sunday night, the Seahawks actually had quite a few of them in the stadium on
Really?
the ground for the players.
And they were Val 6 heaters.
And they were Val 6 heaters, yeah.
Okay.
Now, they
All
didn't
right.
buy them from us, obviously, but
How do you know?
well, they could have.
You
I
sold some in the
guess.
past couple weeks. I remember
But-
one year they ran out of Val 6
Yes.
heaters.
And so
And-
they are. I mean, it's not just like something. It's a big product, and it makes a difference. I mean,
Do you
they
remember
saw the
when we
value in
had
it.
the Red Barn?
Yeah.
We heated that whole building to where you could walk around in T-shirts for 1 gallon an hour of diesel fuel with
That's
a Val
amazing.
6.
Very
It was
efficient.
amazing, And it's amazing technology is what it is, okay?
is.
All right, do we want to get another phone call?
Sure.
All right, 7336. I'd like to hear from somebody that has bought something from Weller's. And I hope you were happy with it. And it could be something weird or strange, something I might have sold you 40 years ago, okay? I've sold all kinds of things in my life. But I'd like to hear a story about something somebody's bought from Weller's. And if you give a call, I'll give you a Weller's discount card absolutely free. How about that? All right. Is he ready to do a review? Come on down. Oh, come give us a review. He eats here all the time. Not today. Can't do it tomorrow. Today only offer. Can't be tomorrow. All right. See ya. So anyway, there's a lot of people that come here regularly, all the time, every day. Smith's Cafe. If you've never had anything to eat here and you can't make it today, they're open 6 days a week from like 8 in the morning. No, 6 in the morning till 8 at night.
Yeah.
6 to 8. So anyway, got Dean. Has anybody seen Dean? We've got Dean's Delicious Dishes coming up. And
Sure,
that's
he's
not
back
his
there.
girlfriend's. Okay? It's Dean's Delicious Dishes, all right? Kevin, are you ready to have a word? Sure. Is that John with you? We'll bring as many people as you are willing to bring. Okay? He's eating. All right. Well, it's going to be Kevin Short. He's going to, Colin. Oh, I forgot. Kevin, come easy because Colin, he's got to talk first. No problem. We've got 30 minutes left, and Colin's got 29 of them. Okay? Well, we're going to be gracious with you and share the last minute. All right. Colin,
Good
what
morning.
is going on at Walls Service Center in Milford?
Well, we're busy. We've got lots to do, but we're willing to take more. We're accepting new
You're
customers.
accepting new customers?
Right. Can you imagine?
How
Could you
generous
imagine
can this
somebody
man
calling-
be?
Now, could you ever imagine somebody calling up and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're not accepting new customers"?
Oh, wait a minute now.
Could you?
There are
imagine that?
businesses that. Okay, go ahead.
No,
there are
but-
some circumstances you can't get in,
Oh, I know.
but you're accepting. Man, I look different without glasses, don't I?
Right.
I look much more youthful,
Yes.
except for the wrinkles under my eyes. Bags, they call them. All right. So anyway, Walls Service Center
Yes.
is for sure accepting brand new customers.
Absolutely, and we love new customers. As a
So
matter
maybe
of fact,
you just got your first
we have
car.
an offer for new customers.
What's that?
Remember that checklist? We actually introduced this last week.
Okay.
And
don't do it again.
We're doing it again.
Don't do it again.
It's for the entire month of December.
Colin,
This
and these
sheet
free
here-
offers.
This is a multi-point inspection that we do on
Right.
your car. Now we do this every time we do an oil change. on
Every
your car.
time. I love it.
So what we're and there's no extra charge for that. But what we're offering right now is that if you want to have this done on your car without having to buy anything, without even buying an oil change, which is a great value in itself.
Right.
But we're going to offer this absolutely free. We're just going to do this inspection for you, and you can see it here. There's lots and lots of different things on here that we check.
So this is like a free car checkup.
Yeah. Now here's the first thing we check right here. See this right up top here?
Okay.
That right there? Customer's name. We check to make sure your name is on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's mighty nice of you. All right.
But
So-
what we do is
Year, make, model of the vehicle. I'll tell you one thing you do is you put the mileage on there.
we do put the mileage
I kind of
on.
like that, so that way I can say how long ago was it that they said my brakes were a little wonky,
Right.
Or
And we-
I might need tires.
We have all those records on file too. We keep it all.
Oh, I
It
didn't
all
know that.
stays in the
Okay.
system, and that way, if there's any issue with a warranty, maybe if your factory warranty is saying, "Oh, well, you never had the oil change," and you can say, "Well, yeah, I did, and I've got the records here to prove it."
Okay.
And I can
That's a great
prove
idea.
that I used the manufacturer's recommended oil in it too.
Right. Right.
And that's a very important thing, when you're you don't want to take any chances when you
When
have
it comes
any
with a
warranty
new vehicle
claims.
and a warranty.
Exactly. So we're going to do what the manufacturer recommends, and the amount and type of oil that they recommend. But here in this offer here that we're doing, the free inspection, just give us a call, 422-8110. Tell Tracy you want the free inspection that Colin mentioned on TV, and we'll get you right in, and we'll get it checked out and see. So all the different things.
I think it's
checked,
wonderful.
and I do
So
too.
what you're saying is if you got some traveling coming up, bad weather's coming up, you don't know what kind of shape your car is in, maybe you've been getting your oil changes somewhere that does not do this thorough of an inspection, one call, 422-8110. Call right now. Operators are standing by to take your call. What's the operator's name?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Yep.
Tracy is ready for your phone
422-8110.
call. Good morning, Tracy, if you're there. Colin says you are.
She's watching. We
She's
always have the
watching.
show on, so it's a free viewing party every Saturday as well.
Just bring
at
donuts.
Wells Service Center. That's
She's probably
right.
sick of people bringing donuts. She wants an egg and cheese biscuit.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, it is a free checkup. So take advantage of it.
Right.
All
Check
right.
up from the neck up for your car.
Yes, there you go.
Actually,
all right.
the whole thing.
Kevin, are you ready? Sure. All right. Now the other people with you know they're welcome, but the clock is ticking. Okay, because Dean's Delicious Dishes is next. So they're catching up. Tomatoes catching up and bubble gum sticking to the rail.
Yeah, they're catching up in the eating.
So we went and saw the Reminders last night.
You did.
It was a
and thank
wonderful
you very
event
much.
at Crossroad Community Church.
Well, I'm glad you were there.
I was glad to be there. It was very nice. It was very relaxing for me to just sit there and relax a little bit. You didn't make me stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down.
No, we
it
don't
was
do
real
that.
good.
That's right.
So I liked it. So is there anything else coming up with the Reminders?
That is our last. Last night was our last Christmas
Okay.
performance.
So you're kind of off for the rest of the year?
We're now focusing on finishing the new album. So
Okay.
That's our next focus.
But let's say somebody was watching right now,
right,
and was wanting to get a Christmas gift for somebody.
They could go to our website, www.thereminders.net, and there's a link that takes them to CD Baby, and they could buy all the CDs that they want.
I was just thinking about that because I
Yep.
saw them last night, and they were all laid out there nice and neat, and I was thinking these would make a really nice gift for somebody.
Yeah, Debbie
You
puts
know?
them out when we do our shows and bundles, and they have.
So somebody
ribbon
can
around
go to where again?
www.thereminders.net or .com, either one.
Okay.
And there's links there that'll take you right to where you want to go.
All right.
Now, the next thing for us is we have a Christmas show that will be aired all over the country, either on the 24th or 25th. I said that wrong last night.
Okay.
24th or 25th, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Okay.
And you got to check the website probably on the 23rd to see which stations are going to air
Okay.
it, in what area and what times. So,
Okay.
105.9 is definitely airing it.
Okay.
Some other stations in the area, but stations all over the country. We had a station from Texas yesterday that is going to put it on Christmas morning. So.
Okay. All right.
We're looking forward to it.
Okay.
And
So
it's an hour-long show with interviews from the band and talking about the Christmas stuff. And how about Dia last night?
Oh,
Wasn't she great?
she was great.
She was great. Yeah, she's wonderful.
She really was a great addition
Yeah.
to the group. In other words,
a,
when she sang by herself, is she wanting to sing this morning or no?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Okay.
She could barely talk last night.
Oh, okay,
She did all
okay.
that singing, and she couldn't even talk when she got in the room.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Okay.
now, what's this bit? Now, what did I got in the pool this morning, and there's some reception issue with the radio down in my pool room.
Really?
I've noticed this the last couple of days. I got to the pool. I turned the radio on. The radio worked. As soon as I got in the pool and got physically away from the radio, the signal dropped out. Had I known that was going to happen, I'd have watched you on TV. So I missed like 30 minutes of the show. So
Really?
apparently a critical portion.
Hi.
Of
Are
this
these people
show.
wanting us, Katie? I didn't know if they were looking. Anyway, so I'm thinking they might want to do a review. I'm not sure.
That's no problem. That's fine.
So you missed about 30 minutes of the show.
Apparently, and I apparently missed some critical portion. So what did I?
Okay, here's what happened.
Okay.
I
Is
don't
this related
understand.
To a text that I got yesterday.
Yes. Took
know,
the wind out of me. Here we go.
Well, I didn't have time to call and follow up on this text, and I was going to because I thought there might
Wait.
be some deep breathing.
Here's what
together.
happened.
Okay.
We were here last week, and somebody said to me, "We need a splitter." Now, in my mind, I'm thinking a piece of wire that plugs in, and then two more pieces of wire that split that wire. Somebody said it's about $20.
Not me.
I'm thinking was one of them two over
Not
there.
me. I did not say that.
Okay. So then I said, sure, just get the daggone thing. I want to see if we can make this new idea work. Somewhere, Brooks orders it from you.
Yes, he did.
This
Last
$20
week.
splitter.
Yes. No.
Okay. So then
No.
I'm talking to Brooks on the phone yesterday, and he says, yeah, I got it, and I'm hoping it works. We think it's going to work, but it could dictate a need for more internet. Okay? Do you mind if I stop the story and do this review with this
Not at
young
all.
lady?
No, that's fine.
She can come on down. Are they all coming? I want to keep everybody in suspense, including Kevin. Okay? All right. Watch the camera, Sam. Are they coming or we're ready? What's up? What's that? A wire? Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Oh, all right. Get out of here, you turkey. All right. Thank you, Sam. All right. Come right on down if you would. I got some people that have agreed to sing Merry Christmas. So here they are. Come on down. Have a seat. I had no idea that there were singers in the crowd. Here's a microphone for you. Just hold the mic. Is this your little brother?
Yeah.
Give him that mic. Let me have it, and I'll turn it on. This is your mom. Here you go, Mom. You can hold this one. This is a handheld mic.
Oh, I don't want to sing.
Oh, you don't? All right. What are you guys doing here?
Eating breakfast.
You're eating breakfast? What are you doing here? Help me interpret.
He's here because Sissy's here.
Okay, you're here because Sissy's here. What's your name?
Brock Willie.
Brock Willie? Are you Mr. and Mrs. Willie's son?
No.
No? All right, what's your name?
Cheyenne Willie.
Cheyenne Willie. Are you Mr. and Mrs. Willie's daughter?
Yeah.
All right. And this is your little brother, huh?
Mhm.
And you take good care of him?
Yeah.
All right, what did you have for breakfast?
I had pancakes, eggs, and sausage.
Did you eat all of that? Pancakes, eggs, and sausage. You ate a little bit of each? You like sausage? Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Isn't it neat how that was invented? All right, and what did you have to eat? What did your little brother have?
Apple.
Okay. Did you have anything to drink?
Me have Pepsi.
Pepsi. All right, there you go. Smart young man.
And we had the 808.
Really? All right.
And me don't want eggs. We didn't want my egg.
You didn't want your eggs? What'd you do with them?
We put them with Daddy.
You put them to Daddy? What did Daddy do with them?
He eat them.
Okay. He eat them.
He did.
He did. All right.
He did.
He did. Okay. Is your dad a big eater? Does he eat a lot of food?
Yeah.
All right. And what did your mom eat?
What did you eat?
Scrapple and a waffle.
Scrapple and a waffle. Can your mom sing very good?
No.
No. How about your dad? Is your dad a good singer?
No.
No. Okay. Is he a good? What?
But me up the me and body weight about
Oh, okay.
body weight about back to my head.
Very good. All right. Okay. And Mom, do you know this song? Do you want to sing in? I don't want you to be left out.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? Gee whiz. All right. Well, are you ready for Santa Claus? Are you ready? How about you?
Yeah.
What are you hoping to get?
I want a phone.
A phone? A flip phone? A smartphone? Like an iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
What color?
Gold.
Gold. I don't blame you. And what do you want?
A gun and a own. A Nerf gun.
A Nerf gun and a phone. Would you shoot the phone with your Nerf gun? Would you? Talk into the microphone. Talk into the mic.
Be real. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Is there any other brothers and sisters?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
No?
The big Papa B.
Pop-Up's here? Is that what he said?
Here. Yep.
Pop-Up's here?
And my mom here.
Is Mum and Pop-Up a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Man, I don't know what I have here today. I can give you this. How about I give you that? Can you two? What is this? That's just a...
You want that?
Do we have anything else? Would you like one of these?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll give you that. And then I'll give you one of these so the next time you come here...
Me want that.
Okay, well, I can only give you one. So how about I give it to your mom?
No, give it to me.
Give it to you? I'll give you that. Here, how about I give you this? Can I give you that? That's a picture of me. How about that?
Say thank you.
Okay, we'll give that to your mom. That's a $10 gift card to Smith's.
Huh?
Thank you.
I don't know what. Me don't hear you.
You can't hear me? Do you want one of these too?
Yes,
That way
please.
you'll have a picture of me, okay? All right, and Katie, is you still got calendars or are they going? Okay, all right. All right, can I get you to open this? Are you ready? Slide it open. You ready? Put your finger right on that and pull it. Pull it right towards you. What do you think of that? Have you ever seen one of them?
Yeah, I've seen one with
What
a
is that?
spider. A mouse.
A mouse? Oh, you've seen the box with the spider? I thought that was a spider all morning long. All right, well, we're going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, well, Merry Christmas, all right?
Merry Christmas.
All right. Merry Christmas. I'll see you. Oh, me? I'm going to get hair. I'm getting some brand new hair for Christmas. We're going to get something for your daddy, too. Does daddy want some more hair?
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
All right, we'll see you. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. All right, there it is. Some of the best food critiquing you can get here in Sussex County. Made from scratch. All right, Kevin Short's coming back for the page 2 of the story.
I can't
Okay.
follow a kids act. Never follow kids or animals. You know,
All right.
there's something
All
I
right.
do know.
So
Go ahead.
last week we were here. We were trying to
Yes.
do something with the show. I was told I need a splitter. Somebody I thought said $20.
Not I.
So Brooks gets this splitter from Kevin. I said to Brooks, all right, are you going to hook it up tomorrow? And he said, yeah. I said, how much was that thing? He said, oh, probably a couple $100, something like that. And I'm like, every time Brooks says that to me, every time he says it, I almost have to double the price.
And you were
Because when
close.
he says probably or I think so, it means he doesn't really want to tell me how much something is. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to text Kevin. And I text Kevin, and
I got this random text, and it said, "How much was that splitter?" And I'm thinking,
$28.
And I was going to say I wasn't even sure. I was going to say $400, and so I thought, I don't want to be cavalier about this. I'm going to look it up. So I actually looked it up, and it was what, 409.
409.
Yeah. There you go. So I would have been close. At
Yeah,
400.
you were doing great.
You probably wouldn't have complained about the $9.
No, right. So
You
anyway,
just thought it was $9 to start with.
Right. Hold on. Here's Colin.
Tell us why we didn't get the $30
Well,
one from
it was my
you.
understanding that the splitter that you wanted was one that was going to function.
Right.
So,
And that's what we said earlier. Before we started buying everything from you, we made some mistakes. We bought some inferior equipment
That didn't work.
because we didn't know what we were doing.
There you go.
And
Well,
we
it would
bought on
work
price.
sometimes.
Yeah, we bought on price, not on what we needed.
yeah, and then there's plenty of value in this. It's made by Atlona. It's a great piece. You're gonna
Oh,
be-
Atlona makes it?
Atlona makes it. Yes.
I'm so comfortable now.
Yeah,
I had
there-
no idea
there-
that's
there
who
you
it
go.
was.
There you go.
So anyway, we officially now have a splitter.
A 1x4 HDMI 4K splitter.
So at any time,
active.
we can split something here.
Yes.
Now we just need
All right.
more HDMI cords.
All right, now I'm going to ask you if you'd be
And
kind
they're a
enough.
little more than $20.
Oh,
Let me tell you
okay.
that. Yeah, not a lot more, but a little bit more than 20.
Now I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Okay.
Would you be willing to hang out during Dean's Delicious Dishes
I think
segment?
you could twist my arm. Yes.
All right, is Dean ready? Drum roll and red carpet, please.
You coming in, Colin?
It's up to him. Colin can come. All right. Well, Kevin can step out if you want.
Let me just.
Kevin, you want to go sit over at the booth so Colin can come in?
It's fine. Wow. Meatloaf.
Oh my gosh! Look at this, everybody. These are samples.
That's hot roast beef.
Oh
Peas and
man,
dumplings.
it's a shame Debbie didn't want to be involved in this segment. All right, now. Oh, where's Colin's little special camera? Watch this. Colin is like a magician. I'm ready. I'm good. All right. Dean's Delicious Dishes, December 9th, 2017. He's outdone himself. Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
Macaroni and cheese, stewed tomatoes.
Yep.
Hot roast beef.
Thank you, Katie. What's that?
Hot roast beef sandwich.
Hot roast beef sandwich. Is that peas and dumplings?
Peas and dumplings.
That sure
today
is.
We got today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish there was enough to share
Yeah,
of this.
I wish we had three peas and dumplings. That'd have been great. Maybe
Yeah.
4.
Would you bump Brooks out already?
Yeah. Sorry, Brooks.
Well, let's use some of Brooks's math. Oh my, Dean. So, do you know how much these are?
I believe meatloaf is like $7.95 or $8.95 for the
Wow.
platter.
Under $10?
Yes,
Wow.
it's under 10. I believe it's under $10, and so is the hot roast beef. I think the hot roast beef's like $9.
Now, is this roast
$8.50.
beef where you're back there slicing roast beef?
This is our beef. We use black Angus beef around. We slow cook it for like 4 or 5 hours. Then we
Really?
Then we peel the fat off, a little bit of fat that's on it. Then we hand slice it with a slicer in the back. Then we set it in al jus.
Really?
Yep.
You have outdone yourself.
It's all real tender beef.
If I was a more generous person, I would share this. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to look over here for a picture.
There we go.
All right. This is the 3 best of us. The best it gets right here.
Oh, yeah.
The best of Sussex
This is
County.
probably some of the best food you can have on a day like this.
Oh, no doubt. Nice warm food. So
Comfort
get up.
food on a snowy
Be
day.
careful driving when you get out. But come on down to Smith's Cafe. Open till 8 tonight, right?
Yep. Well, we closed early last night due to the weather. We closed
Oh, good
7:30,
idea.
but-
Yep.
Well, we're open till 8 tonight. unless
Okay.
the weather changes.
All right.
Started snowing again. So.
All right. Oh, is it really?
Yes, it started.
I didn't know that. I didn't get
think
that memo.
my wife's advice
What?
was just to drive tonight with reckless abandon.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
That's not what she said.
Okay.
She said
All
drive
right.
cautiously.
Cautiously, okay.
Right. If
All
you
right.
need a ride, call Kevin.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that. He's out selling splitters.
Right.
Yeah.
In volume.
Yeah. He's going to get
Right.
Jim's price down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I need to move 100 of these.
By noon.
Yeah.
By noon. Before the food gets cold. All right. Anything else going on, Dean?
I guess come on out. We also have our homemade soups. Billy's back there. I think he's gonna have 4 of them today.
Oh, Billy's back and wants to talk? Is that what you're saying?
No, I doubt that. He's back there.
Oh, I'm
hiding
just
somewhere.
messing. Okay.
There's Mandy. You can get her on here.
Is Mandy ready? No, I got to go. Phone's ringing. Thought it was.
Breakfast cook.
All right. Well, Dean, this is wonderful. In other words, and we thank
Looks
you for
great.
being on every week. Dean's Delicious Dishes. You ever get any comments on that? Are you satisfied?
Yeah, I get some. I see people today. Like today, I went to Roll Farm. Somebody said, "You getting ready to go in there?"
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow. How'd they know who you were?
I guess seen in my hat and everything. They said they
Oh,
seen
okay.
me
I think they
wearing
know
it,
your glasses is what it is. All right. They get me by my hair. Okay. So when I've had a haircut, they're like, man, you don't look the same. What's going on? All right. And anything else special? Anything?
I guess come on out. We're gonna have our oyster fritters again tonight.
Are you?
Yes. We got ribs. We got prime rib.
Golly day.
Come on out. Come get filled up.
Or get takeouts, either
Yeah,
one.
takeouts. Yeah, we had a lot last night.
Right. Yeah, get a bunch of takeouts to hold you through tomorrow. Okay? Just to be on the safe side.
If not, we got plenty of desserts in there.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Is there any limit to how much? Like, if I were to walk up and I appear overweight, would you not sell me desserts, or am I allowed to buy all I want?
Buy all you want.
You know, like if you're in a bar and you look like you're inebriated, you can't buy any more alcohol.
Cut you
But
off.
if I, what were you gonna say that? But if I were to come up there and you looked at me and said, this guy, like if me and Brooks were standing there together and you looked at us and said, one of these two looks like they really don't need it.
I'll sell you one slice of cheesecake and you got to split it. Yeah.
But we can buy all we
Buy
want?
all you want.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think of that, Brooks?
I like it. I'll take the whole pie.
The whole pie. Listen, but because he's going to share it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I figured he'd buy the whole tub of frozen farmer.
He might. You know, one
You got
thing
one of those
about
big
Brooks, he's
5-gallon
very
buckets,
generous. He's very generous. In other words,
I'm a giver.
Right. And he's a receiver. If you happen to want to buy Brooks food, he will, out of courtesy,
Yeah.
allow you to.
I don't
you
want,
go.
yeah, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Doesn't want to offend anybody. He's amazing. All right. There it is right there.
Yep.
Okay, that was a full one on the left and a full one on the right
Oh, yeah.
until Brooks took samples. All right. And you could buy a piece and get it to go, right?
You can buy it to go, too.
What do you think of that, Kevin?
It looks good.
Okay, you need to wipe the drool.
That
though.
looks good. Yeah. I'm
There's our
mesmerized.
peanut
All
butter
right.
pie right there for Brooks.
Really?
Yes.
The whole
The
thing.
whole pie.
I'll tell you what, I'll buy it if Brooks will eat the whole thing on air.
Oh, no.
Okay? All right. Well, we're going to thank you, Dean,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you.
All
Enjoy.
right. Kevin, what do you think? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Does anybody else have anything they want to say?
It's up to you.
It's up to you, ladies. It's your chance.
You want to talk to Jim, do you?
All right.
All right.
Come
Hang on
around
a
if you
second.
would, please. Got it. Yeah. All right. Kevin, what do you think of this?
It looks great. It
You
really
think Colin
does.
and Colin
Yeah.
and Brooks and Katie are going to enjoy it?
I think everybody is. Yes, yes.
Everybody.
They're making their way around here.
They're making their way around.
So,
all right. So anyway, Katie, you doing okay?
I think we
All
told
right.
Dia this morning that we were coming to. Dia's from Manhattan, and we told her
Okay.
we were coming to a thrift store to have breakfast.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think she was a little concerned
Until she gets in here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right.
Surprise.
Well, have a seat, grab a mic,
Let's do it. Come
and
This one here.
that's how much time we have left.
I'm really impressed with
Just so you know. Right there, just so you know. Oh, Katie's going to take a picture. Yeah, so we don't have to buy any more splitters here. All right, here we go. Oh, my.
There we go.
All right, so anyway, introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're from and why are you here.
My name is Dia Harriet, and I'm here because I was with the Reminders last night at
Yes.
a wonderful Christmas
You
concert.
did a great job.
You didn't recognize me without my wig, huh?
Right, and you didn't recognize me with
hair
my
and
hair.
makeup. we have to like get him a toupee or something for Christmas. He
Oh,
wants to be a part of the men's club.
No problem.
Hair club.
Hair club for men.
I
For
grow
men.
facial hair just so
He's
people
been
will
talk-
look at me when they're talking.
Wow,
Oh,
why
my
would you all
gosh.
do this as well? This is here for the taking. I mean, I feel this is real food, everybody.
It's real food.
This isn't
We call it
plastic.
comfort food.
Yes, we
'Cause
do.
It makes us feel comfy when we eat it.
Yes, yes.
Sample some.
I'm very happy to be here.
Are you? Did
With
you
the-
have breakfast yet?
I did. I'm really full, so I'll just be greedy. It just smells so good. I mean,
And
the
what did you
meatloaf is
have?
the size. I tasted Scrapple for the first time. I thought
Ah, what did you
I
think?
thought it was
Be
the name
honest.
of Scooby Doo's first cousin.
Oh, okay.
I said, what?
What did you think of it?
It was different. I
It
feel
was
like
different.
it was recommended. There were two extremes. It was like try it, and the other side was like don't do it.
Right. Right.
But I'm glad that I did it. I tried Scrapple.
Yep. And
I
do
ate
and
Scrapple.
never ever Google how it's made. Okay.
That's the first thing I did, everybody. I went to Google. when I saw Scrapple, I was like, what is that? It's everything in the pig. I was like, okay, let me Google this real quick.
Everything but the squeal.
Yeah,
That's a little
I
scary.
relate. For me, it's a toss-up: Scrapple or Crab Imperial. Scrapple, Crab
What's
Imperial.
Crab Imperial?
Oh my gosh!
Help me out. I'm originally
Oh.
from Nebraska, but I live in New York.
Right, but it's made with crab meat, and it's got like this creamy sauce on it. It's real good.
What kind
Do you
of
like
what
crab
kind
meat?
of sauce though? You see, you guys don't.
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
Yeah, just in time for the holidays.
I thought the same. I love this guy. Where'd you get him?
I was the lowest bidder.
Can we talk
For this
again about
job.
how this morning we said we were getting breakfast and going to a radio show? And I was really confused because I really didn't know.
A lot of the radio shows
we're
he
gonna
goes
eat.
to are actually
and we're not on radio
stations.
now. We're on TV. We've switched from radio to TV.
Have we? Hi,
and
everybody.
Facebook
Getting my
Live.
good side?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm okay. Well, I just did not know. I walked into the thrift. I said, "We're gonna eat in the thrift store today." Oh, I was just so confused.
And
I'm
there's
so
no
glad that we-
sales tax. Isn't that annoying too?
I mean, no, it's not. But I'm
Oh,
telling you,
okay.
I'm just glad that we made the stop here. I'm gonna go
Isn't it a
shop.
nice restaurant?
It is. I'm just so
Have you had
happy.
to use the restroom yet?
I sure did.
Isn't it nice and clean?
It's nice and clean.
I
I'm
love
telling
it.
you, it
It's got
smells
the thing
fresh.
to blow dry your hands.
Nothing. It did. I didn't touch anything.
Correct.
There's no waste in there.
Right. I loved it.
Good
Trash can wasn't
bathrooms,
full.
clean
No tra-
bathrooms, great food, and great shopping.
And we're having a little fun.
Not at all.
She'll never come back, John.
Never come back. And Scrapple
This is it.
too.
We
Scrapple
had a good
on
time
top.
last night.
She's
We
going to
gotta
go home
savor
and
it.
watch
Yeah.
this time and time again. She's going to say, I really did that with
I
them
don't think
guys.
she'll repost this.
You don't think so?
Oh, this is going to go viral.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So anyway, we do want you to check out the thrift store while you're here. Unlike New York, there is no sales tax in Delaware.
Well,
So what you decide to pay is what you pay.
I actually go shopping in Jersey all the time because there's no sales tax there.
Really? In Jersey?
But there's also no tax on shopping in New York and clothes on clothes.
Okay.
But you
All
know
right.
what? There's no sales tax anywhere here.
Nothing.
So you said I'm going to go to every Walgreens on the way home and get what I need?
Use up your FSA card. What's
I'm
that
doing
called?
it.
Flexible spending card?
What is that?
Oh,
you
okay.
guys are just hipping me to the game
Oh, your
here.
employer. It's a card that you can buy medical things tax free.
Well, I'm going to do it. I'm getting Band-Aids, Neosporin.
Yeah. Well, you got to have the
gonna
flexible
go get
spending
some-
card first. I'll go over that off air.
Get some new shades
Okay.
for $9.99.
I'm getting some shampoo.
Let's do. I told you he wants hair. There's something.
Oh,
he
ain't
keeps-
no doubt I've wanted hair. I have
Let's do this.
not had hair since high school.
We can get him a cute lace front.
I want
do
some
it.
dreadlocks.
I
So
actually
something
saw
for
a
the
big.
show.
Listen, somebody stopped me on the way to the bathroom, the clean bathroom. I
Right.
saw this huge banana with dreadlocks that I really want to buy. This is the bad thing about being here. I came to eat. I want to buy the banana with dreadlocks. I feel like it should
And
make
you,
its debut.
you will not believe what today is.
What?
It is no limit spending on this day.
Listen.
It's only once a month that you're allowed to spend all you want here.
If that banana with dreadlocks, and it's the size of all of us. Listen, if I can get that thing for $6.99 and it's no sales tax, I'm
Right.
taking that thing home with me.
Right. Well, very good. Now,
Dare me.
also, you've probably been in church services where they say this is the time you reach over to the person next to you, take out their wallet, and give like you've always wanted to. Have you ever heard that?
I've never been there. What
Oh
is-
my gosh, I've
this
done
is a
that in
day of
church
new
so many
beginnings for me.
times. You know, when you really want to give, you use your neighbor's wallet.
Let's try it now.
Okay, I don't have mine on me, Kevin.
I don't have one.
But anyway,
I just got it. Yeah.
that's what you can do here today. You could spend all you want. We're almost out of time. But anyway, is there any contact info you want to give in case somebody wants to look you up or no?
Look me up. It's Dia Love. Love is actually my middle name.
How do you spell Dia?
Deah, like Leah. I always tell people
Okay.
Dia like Leah, but with the D.
Okay.
And then Love.
Where do they look you up
Love. Look me up on the line. Look me
On
up
the web?
Yeah, look me up on Tinder. Just kidding. I'm not.
Oh,
on there.
okay.
Look me up on Facebook and Instagram. Same name, Dia Love.
Okay. All
Look
right.
me up. I was on Harry Connick Jr. a month ago. I'm sure I'm hidden in the archives of the video, but I just got back from Vegas.
Okay.
I
And
saw
she
a
was
great
on
concert.
Weller Does Delmarva, December 9th.
Who?
This show. Weller Does Delmarva. That's
That
okay.
show.
You're from out of town.
Which people get
I'm
confused
sorry,
with the hair
the
cutting.
food is
I'm
throwing
going to
me off.
ask
The
you to
food
give
is
me a
throwing me
rating.
off.
Yeah.
This is where you can go give me a rating and give her one of them business cards
I'm
there,
ready.
Kevin.
Have a fine day. And pass his wallet, too.
Yeah, pass my wallet too.
Yeah, got to
There you
give
go.
out of there.
Okay.
Thank you
There's
so
a
much.
picture.
All right, I got to wind the show up. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening and whatever you did. Weller Does Delmarva each and every week right here at Smith's Cafe inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge
glad
thrift
I
store. 30-some thousand square foot mega thrift store. Check it out. Great place to do some Christmas shopping. Bargains galore. Anyway, Smith's has takeouts, dine in, whatever. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today from 9 to 1. If you need any of what we got, come on into where we're at because we'll take good care of you. Other than that, look on my website, wellers.com, and get one of our Wellers discount cards as a Christmas gift. Other than that, thank you, Colin, Brooks, Katie, Dean, everybody involved. We've had a great show. God bless you. Be safe, be careful, be kind, and we will see you next Saturday morning. Bye.